You're live.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Ken's Auto Countdown to kickoff right here on PrepSpin.com. Hello once again. I am Aaron Rose alongside Gary Ball and Coach Mike Meehan. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Fantastic. Beautiful night for football. A little rainy and nice, good old football weather.
It is a good fall day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fall, that's for sure. I'm watching quarterback Jack Elman throw the ball out there, and it's wet. He's throwing the ball pretty good, Coach.
He's got those good hands, and I tell you what, he's a good quarterback. This is going to be a game now. We're looking forward to this game. It could be a really fun game. It's a battle of opposite types of offense and tough defenses.
Scott County runs that wing T.
Good old Delaware Tubby, or whatever his name was, Wing T, from years gone by, but they run it to perfection.
So as you have it, tonight's game, the Lexington Catholic Knights coming into this one 7-2, taking on Scott County, 5-4 record. And gentlemen, these guys have had some notable games all throughout the year. Notable for Lexington Catholic, teams like Pulaski, Covcath, Ryle, Bourbon, they've had some tough games, throughout their season.
Yeah, I think a lot of these teams, Catholic included, they play a pretty good schedule because they're playing, trying to get ready for the playoffs.
Right.
You talk about Pulaski. I don't care. When you play Pulaski County, you're going to play some tough kids.
Oh yeah.
And you get used to getting hit that way too.
Absolutely. And Scott County coming to this one, playing a couple close games, if you want to look at them like this. Bryan Station, they played a very close game with them. Could have gone either way. And then they had a tough one against Ballard last week too. But don't count them out. This is their weather.
Yeah, they like to control the ball game. We did a game last week here on Prep Spin, broadcasting right here from the Whitaker Bank Mobile Broadcast Center, which was an amazing, crazy game. But the biggest thing, Gary, was that second quarter.
Second quarter was just like a running clock for Anderson County, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just kept the ball the whole quarter, and it was 22-0.
Yeah, after the first quarter, 22-0, and then it was all Anderson after that. They just had the ball the whole time.
The whole quarter, yeah. Go back to some of those games you were talking about. Gary, that game with Scott County and Bryan Station, that had to be a heck of a game.
It was a good game, and Scott County's been in every game they played this year. You look at the Douglas game, you say, well, it's 36-0. That score's not indicative of how tough they played Douglas. So this is a good Scott County team. They're ranked. Both these teams are ranked in top 20. So I expect a really good game here tonight. I don't think this thing can be a running clock.
No, I don't think so either. Take a look at what happened with Scott County. They were an absolute state powerhouse, and then Great Crossing was built. And I do believe, they don't want to admit it, but they lost some players to Great Crossing, and it's taken a couple of years to come back.
You just got to look at Boone County.
Exactly.
They built Cooper. They built Ryle High School. There was Connor there. So you got three other high schools, and that's going to cut it into your athleticism and your team, and it did. It hurt Boone County. They've only won 3 games this year.
That's an upgrade for a couple of seasons they've had where they didn't win any. But you and I both know they were such a powerhouse back in the day. So
this is a game of inches. Scott County lost to Ballard. A game of inches. I tell you what, young running back Luke Colvin, a 6'1", 228 senior, had one heck of a game against Ballard last week. He was sensational for Scott County. He's picking up the slack for Montego Jones, who's injured, and for Jeremy Hamilton, who plays running back as a backup player. But I'll tell you what, they got good running backs. Ellis Hughley, Thomas Fikert, and Colvin all can run the ball.
Yeah, and they use them all too. See, I was talking to Aaron before we went on to the broadcast, talking a little bit about Scott County. They're running that wing tee. Basically, people, if you want to understand just simply what a wing tee is, it's pulling guards, it's trapping people, it's hiding the football. It's a quarterback that's got great hands,
You're right.
hiding the ball. You don't know who's going to get it. They can pull guards one way and run the other direction. It's just really, really a good offense with a team that's strong and tough, and with linemen that can really block and double team, and guards that can run. You have to have linemen that can run.
Nobody could run that wing tee and disguise the football like Clay McKee. He was a magician at that. You never knew who was coming out of there with the football.
Yeah, it was fun broadcasting. We did some games, Gary and I did. We did radio games, I think, wasn't it, for them. Aaron, we couldn't tell where the ball was a lot of times.
Oh, wow.
Just an amazing. Coach McKee's one of his sons. A great family.
And then they had Colby coming in there, too.
Right. Just super. Catholic now, they've had some notable games. We've done a few of those games, and that Boyle kind of game, I don't know about that. What did you think, Gary?
Which Boyle game?
The Boyle Catholic game.
Well, it was a defensive struggle. It ended up being 16-10 the final, and I thought Catholic played very well. And they're of course on a collision course. They're probably going to meet in a couple of weeks on November 12th. And I tell you what. If they meet again, anything you don't like to show a team like that everything, so you wonder what team didn't show everything in that game.
That was a brilliant statement, Mr. Ball, because I thought the same thing. You can't. Those coaches aren't going to say that, but they held some things back when they studied films and said, "Oh, this is going to work. We better save this," especially like things in the red zone around the goal line.
Well, and another thing that we're looking at too is. One of the games I've noticed personally was Bourbon County, because that was a shootout. That those teams they brought it all to the field, and it goes to show that Lexington Catholic is able to stand up to some heavy adversity as well. Against teams who can put points on the board. Bourbon County has turned into that team this year. They have a great quarterback that's leading the way, and that one stands out to me. And then of course Pulaski. I mean, Southern teams, as you mentioned before, those Southern teams are hard.
But there's one opponent that both these teams have not faced: Lexington Christian, Cove and Lex Cath faced LCA. They lost that game pretty handily. So I think you can learn a lot from adversity and losing the game, Coach.
Sure.
You can learn a lot, but you don't want to think that right away. But that's when you go back and look at your mistakes and so on. It never looks as bad on film that it did in the game. So, but when you're talking about Lexington Catholic, the defense that they're going to have to run against this team. When I was at Bryan Station, Steve Parker was the head coach, and Steve was a defensive guy, and we were talking about playing against a wing T one time in a meeting. He said, "Look, only thing I can do is back up my linebackers so that they can see where the ball's going before they attack the line of scrimmage," and that's pretty much what they do. Catholic runs that 3-3 stack. We're going to really carefully watch today and see if they stay in that 3-3 look and that stack look, which may be very good against this offense. I don't know. We'll see.
And gentlemen, keys to the game before we take our first break here. What's your call? What do you think?
Turnovers, I think, because the ball's wet, and Catholic likes to sling it around some and spin the ball a lot, and Scott County there's handoffs and pitches and pitching inside and outside and a whole bit. One thing that Scott County does, now watch for it, people. They do it. I've seen it for years and years. They'll lull you to sleep, and who they're trying to put to sleep is not the coaches and not us in the trailer, but the defensive secondary. They'll run that ball and go off tackle and run these inside plays. We'll talk about that, inside counter plays. And then these defensive backs will start creeping up to make tackles. They get bored. They creep up. And I'll be doggone if at least once a game they don't throw over their head for a touchdown.
Hickey has 9 touchdown passes this year, so you're right.
Yeah.
He's known for that. And Andrew Hickey, you know what? He's a 6'1" freshman, but this is the 10th game of the season. He's no longer a freshman.
No, he's not a freshman.
No, you have worked your way up. You've gotten quite a bit of experience to begin that year. And, you're right. When you get to that point, you're not a freshman anymore. No, you're right.
He's like a sophomore.
Yeah.
And Aaron, the other thing to look for is the kicking game.
Yeah.
Catholic's got a really good kicking game.
Is he pretty good?
And they like the onside kick. We saw a lot of that before last year, especially.
Ball.
What?
When they don't
miss the ball. But that was, come on, give him a break, Gary.
I know, he usually kicks it into the end zone. Everything's a touchback.
Tried a little onside kick and just missed the ball, and it spun off the side of his foot.
Whiffed. That was a wait a minute moment,
Yeah. Nobody knew what to do.
What's that?
It's kind of wait a minute for us, too.
Yeah, I know.
We all froze, didn't we?
What the heck happened?
All right, gentlemen, we are less than 20 minutes away from kickoff here on the Ken's Autos Countdown to Kickoff show. We're going to step away for a couple minutes, and we'll be back with more pregame here from the Whitaker Bank mobile broadcast studio right here on PrepSpin.com.
High school sports have evolved thanks to PrepSpin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend, Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the king of stream, William Moorfield. Nobody does high school football like PrepSpin does. The Mingy Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week comes your way now.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and app, snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
All right, we are back on the Ken's Auto Countdown to Kickoff right here on PrepSpin.com. We are getting set for football action between Lexington Catholic and Scott County. But gentlemen, there's a lot more going on around town here this evening. Let's touch on a few of the games happening. You know, the big one, Boyle County and Frederick Douglass, two number ones going up against each other.
Maybe you can pick this game. I can't. I don't know, because I honestly don't know how great Frederick Douglass is. Mm-hmm. I mean, they have so many athletes. They're so loaded. Boyle County's tough, hard-nosed, and they've got some athletes too. Honestly, if I was going to predict it, I would think that Frederick Douglass will pull away late, just probably because of the number of athletes, and they have really good coaching too.
Right. Yeah. Well, I had Justin Haddix on my show last week. He was with Jagger Gillis and Cole Lantern. I tell you what, thing about Cole Lantern, he has such good eye-hand coordination because he was a quarterback. Now he's a wide receiver. So Boyle County will give Douglas some problems with their team. That'll be an interesting game. And you know what? I don't think I'd want to predict that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I'm just afraid that Boyle County is so good, and they are so loaded, but they're thinking the playoffs. They are. They really are thinking the playoffs. And I think a lot of times that makes a little bit of a difference Whereas Frederick Douglass, they're just thinking, look, I want to dominate everybody. I want to make sure that we're the best team in the area and so on. So that could be a tough one. I'm with you, Gary. I don't want to mess with that game.
I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Nope, not touching it. Also on the list, another team in our Prep Spin network, Lexington Christian Academy taking on Henry Clay today. So, what do you think?
No contest.
No contest. Yeah.
I like Henry Clay. I've liked him for years. When Sam Simpson was there, it's a really good school, and they really like to concentrate on. They love their athletic programs. Their fan support's really, really good. I know some of the people that go over there all the time, that stand on the sideline and root for the boys. But honestly, you unless you see Lexington Christian play this year, you don't realize how good they are. And the only thing I would be concerned about with Lexington Christian is getting somebody hurt before they go in the playoffs.
Yeah, because Drew Nevis is a really good quarterback. Xavier Brown is just outstanding. And then you got, of course, Mason Moore. He's outstanding. So there's just a lot of good players on that team. I give the edge to LCA.
Gary, do you think that Xavier Brown committed to Virginia real early? Is there some connection with him? You probably don't know, but is there a connection with Virginia?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I think he probably, now that he thinks about it, he probably wishes he would have gone to Kentucky.
Well, he could play. I'm telling you what, he can play a lot of different things. He's one of those guys that can play the X receiver, the Y receiver. He can play Z inside if he needs to.
You know why I say that, don't you?
No.
Because if you're as good as Xavier Brown and you commit to Kentucky, you got a much better chance to win Mr. Kentucky football.
Mm-hmm.
They won't admit that, though. Nobody admits that.
I know, but the same thing happened to Sean Alexander. They thought he was going to Kentucky, but he ended up going, of course, to Alabama.
Yeah, and then went on to the pros. It was just, super.
And then, gentlemen, we got another crosstown game. Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Bryan Station.
I talk to Coach Johnson periodically. They are up and down. They're better than their record looks. But again, Bryan Station is they want to win the district. They want to play. The region. They're really out for blood. They really want to win big this year.
It's senior night here at Lexington Catholic. They're honoring the cheerleaders, the seniors, and all the football players. It's outstanding senior class here at Lexington Catholic.
Absolutely.
And congratulations go to the cross-country team today.
Yep, they come out of the state meet as champions, so congratulations to Lexington Catholic.
The girls
yes.
team, yes.
And then also, gentlemen, one other game that we want to hit, my alma mater, Woodford County. Woodford County, Simon Kenton. Woodford looking for the undefeated season.
The only thing concerning anybody in that game is the quarterback for Simon Kenton.
Yeah.
I talked to Coach Johnson this week. He said they got a pretty good quarterback, but I think Woodford County by 3 touchdowns in that game. Woodford's going to have an undefeated season, first time in 40 years that they've been undefeated, and they're going to have a good playoff run, and they probably got a collision course with Frederick Douglass.
Yep, I was talking about that earlier.
That's coming down the road for sure. Yeah, that's coming
that'll be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. That will be an amazing game if that comes down to it.
Well, Gary, you mentioned a quarterback for Simon Kenton. What's up with that guy?
I don't know. Just Coach Johnson's telling me they got a good quarterback. I don't know who it is.
Usually
I don't follow Northern Kentucky like I used to.
That's true. CovCath, we talked about that. CovCath, Lexington Catholic in the CovCath game this year, but CovCath was a little down this year, I think.
Yeah, well, it took everything Lexington Catholic had to beat them, so they only beat them, by a touchdown late in the game. But I tell you what, Lexington Catholic beat them. That's the thing about Lexington Catholic. We were talking about their schedule. They played Boyle County. They played Lexington Christian. They played some tough teams. So is Scott County.
Yeah.
Scott County's much better than their record. That's why the rankings always like them, because they play a much better schedule than everybody gives them credit for.
That RPI really comes into play, doesn't it?
It'll help them tonight with a win over Catholic, or Catholic with a win over Scott County to help them in the RPI.
Absolutely correct. Gentlemen, we are about 10 minutes away from kickoff. So what we're going to do, we're going to step away just for a couple minutes here. We'll come back with the starting lineups. And you are watching the Ken's Auto Countdown to Kickoff right here on PrepSpin.com.
Hi,
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and Prep Spin.
We're so glad to have you with us this morning.
Emergency leaders are urging
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
And we are back on the countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Ken's Auto right here on PrepSpin.com. We are about 6 minutes away. Coach, Gary, gentlemen, it is time for starting lineups. Let's bring him.
All right, first for Scott County, the visitors, the Cardinals, coached by Jim McKee. At left tackle, Merrick Bowman, 6 foot, 257-pound senior. Nate Hall at left guard. He's the pulling guard at 6'1", 205 junior. We have Daniel Dapp, 6'1", 294 pounds junior at center. A very important position in the wing T. The exchange between quarterback and center has to be perfect. At right guard, Owen Hamilton, 5'10", 240-pound sophomore. John Thompson is the right tackle, 5'10", 262-pound senior. They used basically two wide receiver offense, and that is Logan Jones at 1 at 6'1", 165 junior. Taylor Luttrell as the 6 foot, 160-pound senior, number 23, at the Y receiver, the tight end receiver. And then you have a fullback, Luke Colvin, pretty good darn fullback, number 44, 6'1", 228-pound senior. What a leader. He's going to be backed up a lot by Jeremy Hamilton, who is 6'1", 190-pound senior. Andrew Hickey, the quarterback, pretty darn good quarterback. We'll take a look at him real carefully during the game, talk a little bit about his footwork and how he handles the ball. Andrew Hickey is a 6'1", 160-pound freshman. Gary Ball said he's not a freshman anymore. He's played 10 games. He graduated from being a freshman a while back. And then Eli Lilly and Jacob Fryman will be backing him up. Both of those guys are pretty good. One's a freshman, Lilly's a freshman.
Eli Lilly
will
play some receiver too, Coach.
Oh, good. They'll put him out there then. At the halfback, Ellis Hughley is 5'6", 153-pound sophomore. And the kicker is, let's see, he's a returning kicker. The kick returner is Thomas Freikert, right? And Jeremy Hamilton.
Freikert.
Yeah.
Freikert.
And then Jacob Bange, number 90, is the punter. Okay, let's go with the defense for Lexington Catholic. We'll just jump to that real quick. Defense, Lexington Catholic, left defensive end, Robert Hall, 5'7", 185-pound junior. And then the nose guard, Quentin Duffy, 6 foot, 286-pound senior. And the right defensive end, Elliot Movaro, number 76, 6'2", 245-pound senior. Cannon Mackley had a great game last week. He's 6'1", 200-pound sophomore.
Bunch of tackles last week.
Yeah, he just was all over the field. The linebackers, left linebacker, which is the rover linebacker, he would go to formation normally. Spencer Bennington, 6 foot, 160-pound junior. The middle linebacker, Jack Monday, 6'1", 185-pound senior. Really a leader on this football team. Patrick Davis is at linebacker, 5'11", 190-pound senior. Harrison Romero at the other linebacker, 5'10", probably 230-pound senior. With Gavin Klein backing him up, he's also a senior. In the secondary, don't go to sleep. Secondary, you have to pay attention. You got to play your position the whole game. Erickson Pierre Louis is 5'8", 145-pound junior. Samuel Clements is the guy I like a lot back there, Gary. He goes to the football, reacts quickly.
And when he returns the ball, he just takes off. He doesn't hesitate at all.
No, he doesn't dance around. He goes for it. Samuel Clements is 5'5", he says 5'5", but I know he's bigger than that, sophomore. All right, Blake Busen, 6 foot, 170-pound senior. He's a hitter. That guy will come up and hit.
I think he'll have a big game tonight.
I think so, too, and I think he'll have to. He'll come up and make a lot of tackles.
And Walker Hall, too, the running back for Catholic.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, about Lexington Catholic's offense. At the left, at the tight end, Hunter Foster, 6 foot junior. Jake Nash at the left tackle, 6'2", 237-pound senior. Left guard, Harrison Romero. He plays a lot everywhere, 5'10", 200-pound senior. And then Joseph Schlarman, 6 foot, 240-pound sophomore at center.
He's going to be a real good center by the time he's a senior.
Absolutely. Elliot Movaro, 6'2", 245-pound.
Good player.
Yes, number 76, senior. He's a really good player at right guard. Quentin Duffy, we like him a lot, the right tackle, 6 foot, 290-pound senior. He even scored a touchdown last week, if I remember correctly.
He sure did. The quarterback went down to the 1 yard line. We wondered why he went down. We're going down so we give the ball to Quentin Duffy.
That's exactly what happened. At wide receiver, Tanner Pedroshi, number 6. He's 6'1", 190-pound sophomore. Corbin Perry is the other wide receiver on that, 5'11", 182-pound senior, I think. He might be a sophomore. And then the fullback, Walker Hall. They are going to need him tonight. He's the guy to control the game with the running game. 5'11", junior. Jack Goldman is the quarterback, doing a great job this year. 6'2", 160-pound senior. And then the other halfback, Jack Mundy, 6'1", 185-pound senior. And finally, Blake Busen at the other Z receiver, 6 foot, 170-pound senior.
And it looks like Catholic will be receiving the football. So Scott County be kicking off. That'll be Jacob Bange. Look at the rain really starting to come down, folks.
I can hear it hitting the trailer right now, guys.
That's a perfect timing for that to happen. Just as the game starts, it starts pouring.
And you know what we're going to see here? We're going to see Sam Clements back there is what we're going to see.
So that's going to do it for the Ken's Auto Countdown to Kickoff with your commentary for tonight's game. Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's get it started.
All right.
And on a song, Coach, let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
That's right.
There's Clements, number 17, the speedster, back deep for Catholic. And as we said, Jacob Bands will kick it off. He is a 5'10", 160-pound senior. So Bands will kick it off for Scott County. It looks like the rain is letting up just a bit.
It's going to be like this off and on. I looked at the weather forecast and the radar, and it's going to, at least there's no thunderstorms in the area, so we don't have any delays.
I'm looking forward to this one, Coach. This will be a
I'm
damn
excited about this game.
So Bands is into it, and this game is underway. Deep kick to the near side, and Clements comes over and watches it go out of bounds. That'll be good field position for Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, smart move by Clemens. Again, not only is he a good return guy, but he's a smart character out there. Let that ball go out of bounds. You know, it's a wet ball. If you try to pick it up on a second or third bounce, it could scoot away from you.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Scott County will play the 34 defense with Jasante Harmon, Cam Keller, and Quinn Brown at the defensive ends. I think you already gave the defense, didn't you?
Yeah, you know what, Gary? They're going to kick it again. That is Lexington Catholic's choice.
Well, let's start it over.
Yeah, they have three choices. One, kick it again. Two, take it where it goes out of bounds. Or three, take it on the 35-yard line. And they think they're going to get a good return out of this, so they're going to have them kick it again. This is great. We're going to see what Clemens can do now.
I think I would just take it at the 35-yard
I think so,
line.
too. You better ball security that way. But
plus, nobody gets hurt there. But injuries happen on the kickoffs. Bands is into it. The second kickoff is underway. Goes deep, and Clements watches the bounce away from him in the end zone, and that just cost him 15 yards, Coach.
Yeah, it did. The decision to do that just cost them 15 yards. But, you know, basically they're saying, all right, maybe they looked at the kicker on film and said he's not going to get it back there, but that ball was very well kicked.
Nash, Romero, Schlarman, Movaro, and Duffy are the offensive line. There's a big 79, Quinn Duffy. He's a 290-pounder. Has a touchdown on the season. How about that?
We love that.
Goldman in the backfield with to his right. Walker Hall pitches to Hall. All around the right side. Stiff arms a man. Gets hit at the 24. Still running up the 25-yard line. Good run by Walker Hall. And who came up and got him? I saw Jeremy Hamilton up there.
Uh-huh. Hamilton was up there. He was leading the way on that.
And Elijah Adams helped out too.
Got a couple in on that one.
Walker Hall is that type of back that Lexington Catholic really needs, and he's a guy that's going to play 4 quarters for you.
Twins to both sides for Goldman. Pass out to Foster up near the first down. Let's see if they give it to him. And they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line. That's a first down going to Foster. So Goldman 1 for 1 now.
Yeah, Jeremy Hamilton made the tackle out there on the sideline.
He's going to make a lot of them.
But, you know, I talked to one of the coaches. I'll talk about that at halftime, but I talked to one of the coaches from Scott County. One of the things they're worried about is those screens. They screen so often in this game.
Twins to both sides for Goldman. Hall is to his left. Fakes, throws it out to him. Hall out of the backfield. 35. He's got some running room midfield. He's down to the 45 and knocked out of bounds. And coming over to knock him out of bounds, it looked like it was, who was it?
Armstrong.
Yeah, Danny Armstrong.
Danny Armstrong, the sophomore defensive back.
Well, Hall's put together, isn't he, Coach?
He's put together, and he's just catching on now. He's just getting better and better every game.
Well, that's the idea. They mark it at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Catholic. They're moving the ball pretty good here in their opening drive.
Yeah, look at the short back they're running. They got the one running back here between the guard and the tackle.
Poderoshi split out to the near side. Goldman looking that way. Fires it deep down the field, and it's going to be broken up, nearly picked off by Hamilton.
Hamilton had his hands on that.
Yeah, I think they were looking for an interference call there, but honestly, it was just both guys going up for the ball. They had equal ability, equal chance to get it.
Hamilton played the ball very well.
He did, didn't he? Yep.
And knocked it away from Busson. That was a good play.
Again, they take that shot deep almost every time in the first series. They like to take that shot deep.
Triple receivers to the right side for Jack Goldman, the senior quarterback. Gives to Hall left side. And he's running hard down to the 41-yard line. Picks up about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for Catholic. And who made the stop, Mr. Rose?
That was number 4. That was Paul Garner. I think that's what I can't read the font
Yeah.
very well. Paul Garner.
Paul Garner.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Caden
there was a Phil Garner played for Scott County a couple years ago.
Yeah, they this secondary came up hard to make that tackle.
they did.
They're very quick.
Triple receivers on the near side for Goldman. Walker Hall, the running back. Goldman, 3rd down and 6. Gives now to Foster, running right side, and he cuts it back 35, down to 30. The ball comes out late, but he was down by contact.
Jeremy Hamilton got him low again there. So, Hamilton, again, chipping in on his 3rd tackle of the night.
All right, they're the officials correcting a uniform malfunction on Lexington Catholic on number 3 out there. Notice that he helped him pull his sleeve up.
Jack Mundy he split out to the top. You got Mooring in the ball game now. Max Mooring is in there, split out to the right for Jack Goldman. 1st down and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Wow.
Goldman fakes to Mooring down the middle. It's caught by Mundy. 10-yard line, 5. Touchdown, Jack Mundy on a Friday.
Nice job by Jack Mundy. That was all formation stuff, guys. They put that. You called it? They put that formation out there with one to the backside on the right side of the field. Just loaded the formation. Even put a guy in motion. That confused the defense. They're trying to run a zone, and they hit that little area right in the middle of the zone.
Scored in less than 2 minutes, Coach. 10:18 to go in the first quarter. Bennington will hold for Max DeGraff.
One of the better kickers in the state.
And Spritzer Bennington, a good holder. Waiting for the snap. Bennington gets it down, and they kick up by DeGraff, and it is good. So 10-18 to go in the first quarter. Lexington Catholic 7, Scott County getting the football for the first time when we come back to PrepSpin.com, the Minky Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Some things never change, like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it.
This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
We're back. We're set for the kickoff for Lexington Catholic. Max DeGraff, one of the top kickers in the area, will kick off, and the deep men will be Thomas Feinkert and Jeremy Hamilton for Scott County Cardinals.
Be interesting to look at this kick. McGrath is quite capable of kicking in the end zone if he wants to. Lexington Catholic likes a little trickeration on kickoffs sometimes.
And I tell you what, you got a dangerous man back there too. Here's DeGraff's kick, and it's going to be deep, and it's going to be taken by Hamilton at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then one man to beat the punter, and the punter gets him DeGraff. The kicker, he's the kicker and the punter.
McGrath made a really good form tackle. But we've talked about this before. He doesn't just kick. We've seen him play receiver on this football team.
That was a save.
To look at this kick, McGrath is quite capable of kicking in the end zone if he wants to. Lexington Catholic likes a little trickeration on kickoffs sometimes.
And
all right.
Yeah, this is really.
Here's the kick. Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that return. What a great job!
If it wasn't for DeGraff, he probably would have taken it all the way.
There it is. Yep. He was the saver.
Good form tackle.
Yep.
Oh,
here's Scott County at the 30, at the 43.
Look at him throw the
Pass
ball.
outside is caught, and they're going to take it down to the 41-yard line.
64 on the tackle. That was Romero, and
17.
17, yep. So Clements.
Number 4 for Scott County, coach. He's not on my depth chart.
Yeah, that's Paul Garner.
Paul Garner.
Yep.
Give the Colvin to
Watch
the
this big
30,
boy run.
running hard to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Colvin. He goes the distance for Scott County and shows why 200. And they got I think they're going to have a flag. No, Colvin said, "Hey, did I score? Or are you going to bring it back or what?" He's acting like he's coming back.
Or did he step out of bounds or something? He's not.
No,
Oh,
they're placing it.
What
yeah.
is he
I
upset
don't know.
about?
I don't know. He's upset because Colvin, you just ran a nice 41-yard touchdown run.
Let's see what the white hat has to say. Nothing.
No,
He's
we're
just
moving
playing
on.
the ball.
We're moving on, boys.
Game is played.
Colvin
That
is
took less than a minute for Scott County to score.
Colvin is a slim 229. I think he's more than that. I bet he's about 240.
He's a load, and he was a load for Ballard last week too. Although they lost 24-21, he was a load.
Going for 2 and.
Colvin is going to be stacked up,
no,
and
not that time.
it's going to be short. And a good play by Scott County. A couple of players got in there.
Yeah, 54 is on the bottom of the pile. Who's getting up last there?
That's Robert Hall.
Oh wait, hang on. I guess they did call him out of bounds because the clock is still running, boys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. They called him out of bounds. And
So it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah. Okay. We're there calling the touchdown.
2nd and 4.
I thought there was why he was mad. He had to be mad for some reason.
Yeah.
There's that trickeration that we were
there it
talking
is.
about.
They threw our camera people off.
That's Fikert.
Nice job. Can we get a replay?
This is going to be the same thing you just saw.
The trickery comes into play.
Yeah.
Fikert ran it in.
Watch this. They hid the ball pretty well here. Fake it. Bam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Camera guy got
Yeah.
his ankle broke.
William, our producer just said the camera guy got his ankle broke on that one.
Bands' kick is up, and it is good. We're tied, 8:58 to go in the first quarter. Guys, I think this is going to be the way it's going to be, back and forth all night.
It's going to be a fun game,
This
guys.
is a good ball game. Scott County 7, Lexcast 7 here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
It's important to stand up
for what you believe in, for yourself and each other.
At WKYT, we stand for you.
Your voice,
the truth,
the facts.
When the pandemic hit, you had to lay off staff.
Because what matters to you matters to us.
And when it comes to your safety, being prepared and informed.
If it's happening now,
it's happening here.
In Lexington.
In every breaking story,
every severe weather event.
Prepare now for damaging winds.
We will always
stand for you.
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic, 7-7 ball game. And that only took, 3 minutes to get 2 scores, Coach?
Yeah, it could be like this until everybody settles down and figures out what the heck they're doing.
So Bands is into the ball, and he kicks off for the Cardinals. Kick is back and bobbled, and Clemens picks it up, comes out of there to the 15, slammed down, and big number 32 got him, Coach.
Big tackle. That was Saylor.
Yeah, Jackson Saylor, 6'1", 171 pound. Plays a lot of defense at Rover. He's the guy that can move around in the defensive formation and find the ball, get to the formation side, whatever.
That's the first time I've really seen the running back Clements haul down back there, not really getting much charges up to the 16, maybe 17-yard line.
Maybe the bobble helped a little bit.
Goldman keeps, and he's hit and dropped hard.
That was a great play, super play. Number 77 was
Cam
on the bottom
Keller.
Yeah, Keller was on the bottom of that pile. Big 300-pound Cam Keller and number 10.
Jack Goldman was lucky to hold on to that football.
Yeah, Valencia on that tackle. Yeah, you're right. It looked like it kind of lost the grip a little bit on it.
Receivers out to the near side. Goldman fires out to Walker to the right. He's at the 20 and knocked down a good play there by Hamilton.
Yeah, they're really well coached on defense. Just watching the way they react to the ball, they've got Lexington Catholic scouted real well, too.
You saying Monty McIntyre's a good defensive coach?
Yeah, Monty McIntyre has been a great defensive coach there. They have a super offensive coordinator or offensive line coach, too.
Pursuing the swing passes.
3rd down and 7. Goldman with twins to both sides. Walker Hall is the running back with him. And now Goldman looks to the sideline to get the play. It's going to audible. Monday is out to the right side. And going back to pass, fires left and behind the receiver as he threw it behind Tanner Prodoshi.
Yeah, that ball kind of came off his hand funny, too. It might have been a little wet ball that time.
Yeah, you could tell the frustration there on that missed pass. Goman, gentlemen, so far running about 4 of 6 now, 66 yards with 1 touchdown and a long of 33. So definitely might be something to keep an eye on as we go throughout this game.
As I said, DeGraff is a punter as well. And a snap to Max DeGraff. And the punt, and there's some contact. Ball bounces 40, comes to the 50, and right there to be down at inside the 49-yard line. And they might be a flag. Is there a flag on the kicker? I'm not sure.
We didn't see, but it looked like maybe you could have had a minor penalty running into the kicker, possibly. It wasn't a roughing.
No flag at all.
So we move on, gentlemen.
Scott County looked very good on their opening drive, particularly Luke Colvin, who ran that, we thought he ran in a 40-yarder, and it was called back to the 30-yard line. They said he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, that's why he was a little frustrated. And
I'm frustrated.
They got really good field position now on the 50-yard line, 49-yard line.
Good look at 59, Cannon Mackley. He's a good-looking player, isn't he, Coach?
Oh, he is, very much so.
Near midfield and fake to Colvin. Fikerd's got it, and he's going to take it down to the 45, and he's hit at the 43-yard line, and coming up to get him for Lex Cath was Patrick Davis.
Look at this replay. There's a good block coming up here.
Yeah,
right there.
Taylor Littrell.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, Taylor Littrell had a great
Luttrell.
right at the end there. Littrell had a
Luttrell.
great block at the end. But
I think it might be coming back.
Yeah, that first block, I think there was a block in the back. You can always tell when the offensive player makes his block and then looks at the officials like this. You know.
I didn't do anything. And Whitecap said, yes, you did.
I didn't see the reaction on that. I was just watching the block.
So still first and, let's see, 15, I guess. Give to
nice
Colvin.
Play. Wow.
Down and got 45, and he gets about 5-6 yards back from the penalty to the 45. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Monday in on that tackle.
He's in a lot of plays.
Oh, yeah.
You'll call his name a lot.
Monday plays some fine football on Friday.
His day is Friday. He likes Friday.
I wonder why they didn't nickname him Friday. 6:42 to go in the first quarter. 7-7. 2nd and 15. Here's a give to Hamilton. Left side. He's breaking tackles to the 40, to the 35. Still running 30. Still on his feet, 25-yard line, and knocked down by Mooring.
It's tough. When they've got that ball, when they can run the outside, the inside, when they have the big fullback where they can pound you in the middle, that's just a little quick jet sweep handoff.
Imagine if they had Montego Jones.
Yeah.
He's injured.
Clements took that stiff arm there. Big run there. Big run.
Yeah, we got a timeout. Looks like
Scott County
called a timeout.
6:17 to go in the first. Keep it right here, guys. Let's look at some numbers.
So far right now, Goman 4 for 6, 66 yards. Again, 1 touchdown, long of 33.
What about Hickey?
Hickey 1 and 1, 5 yards. That's all he's gotten so far. But Colvin, let's look at Colvin. 3 attempts, 45 yards.
So that's
his long of 36.
15 yards to carry.
And Fikert, of course, had the touchdown.
What's
there.
Hamilton now with that long run?
Hasn't been. Oh, there it is. Hamilton 1 attempt, 32 yards.
What are you watching?
He's good, isn't he?
It'll come in.
Nope.
Lexington Catholic is Scott County.
Here,
7-7.
I'll pull my scores up here, guys, and we'll hopefully have a few scores as we move along here.
Andrew Hickey.
Nice job on defense there. Good job.
Yeah, they smelled that play out, didn't they?
They really did. It was a good, really good job in there.
Colvin got the ball, and he didn't get much yardage at all.
Like pretty much in downtown Lexington and 36 don't come in.
Yeah. Gentlemen, we got a score from Frederick Douglass. Boyle County 7, Frederick Douglass 0.
7-0 Rebels.
First quarter.
So 2nd and 11. They send motion Hamilton to give it to him. He's cut it back 15, 10,
Walking
5.
in.
Hamilton touchdown. What a nice run by Hamilton. Jeremy Hamilton, he's a senior, 190-pounder, and he looked like it on that play. It's 13-7. Scott County, here's a replay.
Right. It was just that jet sweep again, the inside hand.
That blocking was great, Coach.
Everything downfield. Super blocking downfield.
Did you see who helped out? Did you see number 56, Owen Hamilton, helped out the Jeremy Hamilton.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Bands in with the kick. It's up, and it is going to be good in the right upright. So 14-7, Scott County, 5:40 to go in the first quarter here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be back on the Mingy Beach Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. We're back at the Lexington Catholic, where Scott County has taken the lead on a Jeremy Hamilton touchdown run, 14-7. They lead Lexington Catholic. Catholic jumped out, coach, to a 7-0 lead. It's 14 unanswered by the Cards.
Yeah, and then Catholic blinked and had the punt, and then they exchanged touchdowns, but then Scott County got the ball in really good field position here on the 50.
They looked impressive on their first drive, did Lexington Catholic. Here's the kick. And it will be going touched, picked up, and coming out to the 5-yard line is Clements, and he's going to be knocked out short of the 10-yard line. That's not a good return there by Clements. What happened is he got undecided if he's going to let the ball go to the end zone. He realized it wasn't going to go in. He picked it up at the 1-yard line. Coach only took it out to the 10.
Yeah, and Hughley came right down there to make the tackle. You're right. That indecision, but honestly, that ball was hard to handle. That ball was extremely well kicked, and it was rolling around. It looked like it might go in the end zone, just didn't do it.
Looks like Scott County figured some things out after that first drive, didn't they?
Yeah.
Walker Goman fakes, rolls left, throws deep. Man, he had Busson wide open, and he couldn't hit him. If Busson catches that ball, he turns around, probably runs it in for a touchdown with his speed.
Yeah, Monty McIntyre, head defense coordinator over there, is giving his secondary the business over there for blowing that coverage.
Gentlemen, got another score update for you. Boyle County 14, Frederick Douglass 0.
Boyle County's got a terrific team, good passing attack. That's why I didn't want to pick that game.
Knights are in trouble backed up like this, Gary.
2nd and 10, Goman back to pass. It's caught, and it's going to be complete up to the 25-yard line by Mundy. First down by Mundy. He's stopped there by Andrew Wilhite.
Yeah, Logan Jones in on that tackle too.
Wilhite got him low.
All right, let's see here.
1st and 10, they moved it out to the 25-yard line from the 10. That's a big, good play by Goman, who's now 5 of 8. Goman, keeper, up the middle, running to 35, 40. He got the first down, 15 yards, up to the 40-yard line. Coming in to make the hit there was Jackson Saylor.
Yeah, that was a really good play too. They did that on using formation. Using that formation, the outside linebacker for Scott County, number 10, Valencia, moved outside, and the ball was run inside him.
Dribbles to the left, and a fire over the hall. Gets a block from Foster up to the 43, slammed out of bounds, and pushed out of bounds there by Elijah Adams, a 215-pound junior Mike linebacker.
That's Goman's a little off. That ball was thrown a little bit behind the receiver. When you throw that quick flare or that quick set screen out there, you got to get the ball quick, but you got to get it to him so he can face forward and see where the defense is.
2nd and 7. 14-7, Scott County leads. 4:44 to go in his first quarter. Goman fakes to Walker Hall, passes over the middle. He's got his man and taking it up to Pedrosa. Got the first down to the 45-yard line.
Will Hyde on that tackle there too, guys.
Yeah, again, that was a really good throw. And if you watch Goman, when he gets his feet right, when he gets his feet set, he can put that ball anywhere he wants to.
And Goman just went over to Busson when he missed that pass and said, "Man, that's my bad." And there's a good pass to
Good hands,
to
geez.
Pedrosi, real good receiver, 6'1", 190-pound sophomore. He's a junior now after all these games.
That's right. Must have a timeout here.
We got a timeout on the field with 4:37 to go, first quarter. Catholic on the march, down by a touchdown.
Yeah, I think that first play where they got out from the back to the goal line there, Gary, that first play that got them the first down, I think that gave them the confidence now. They like their passing game.
Yep.
They saw a weakness, and it looks like the weakness is in the center of the defense in that zone.
And made the catch, don't you, on that play? Monday.
Again?
Monday making the moves on Friday.
The one that got him out to the 25.
Yeah.
Coach.
That's
Guys,
right.
we have an update from Henry Clay. Lexington Christian up 14-0 over the Blue Devils.
You got quads out to the
Oh,
top.
boy, this is tough.
Goman fakes, looking deep, throwing it downfield, and it's going to be over the shoulder catch, and he's going to walk it in for a touchdown. What a play by Busen. What a throw by Jack Goman.
That was awesome throw and a better catch even. The way he took it away from the receiver. I mean, the defensive back got mossed on this one for sure.
That made up for that throw.
Watch this little hand shoving, that's fine. And then just laid it over his shoulder. And then there's no way you're going to tackle him when he's got that momentum going.
Eight
Really
touchdowns
nice
now for Busen.
I really like Busen. I think he's the go-to guy in that passing game when they go deep.
So Catholic answered. They can tie it up with this extra point. This is a shootout, isn't it, Coach?
It's a shootout in the rain.
Spencer Pennington will hold. Kick is up by Max DeGraff, and it is good. 14-14. We're tied, 4:29 to go in the first quarter. This is Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and Aaron Rose. We'll be back on the Minky Beach Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Same apples, same phone, same coffee, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
We're back, and DeGraff will kick it off after the extra point he just kicked, and it's 14-14, 4:29. Here's the kick, and it's going to be deep. Let's see who takes it in. Hamilton at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, breaks the tackle, runs it up, and is going to be tackled at the 38-yard line. And coming to get him, that was number 74 there for Lexington Catholic making the tackle, 74.
74 is Wyatt Minyard.
It sure is, Coach.
Wyatt Minyard.
And they get it at the 39, first down for the Cardinals. Boy, Scott County's had a rich tradition. They won the state in 13. Clay McKee was the quarterback that beat Meade County, and that was the state champ. They won the state when Sam Simpson played there.
That's right. That was back when.
21-0, Boyle leads Douglas. So Boyle not letting off of the gas.
Oh, somebody moved there.
Colvin was going to get the ball, the big guy, and penalty down.
False start on offense on that one. Moved a little too quickly. See if they can answer, Gary. Back and forth so far in this game.
What a football game. Good way to end the regular season. The playoffs start next Friday in Kentucky. And then, of course, Prep Spin is your source for high school sports. We'll have basketball this winter, too.
Hard to believe we're already there, guys.
Goodness. Hickey back to pass, fires right side, caught, and there's a good tackle over there by, I think that was Mooring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a good catch made by Logan Jones.
Yeah, that surprised me. Scott County's already thrown more in this game than I've seen him throw in whole years of of passing. This is a little different little thing going on with Coach McKee over there.
2nd and 7 as a pickup of 3 for Andrew Hickey to Logan Jones. Now they give around the right side. That's going to be Hughley, and he runs down to the 48-yard line.
Got pulled out of bounds. Looked like by number 2.
I believe so. I did not
That's
catch that.
Grant Gambrell.
Mm-hmm.
First down for the Cardinals at the 48-yard line. Boy, I tell you, they run it. They just run the ball reckless abandon, don't they?
They do. They're running outside and hitting inside with the big man.
Look at that picture, Coach. My goodness, that's beautiful.
7 attempts, 104 yards on the ground so far for Scott
Hamilton
County.
Colvin in the backfield. They give the Hamilton around the right side, breaks the tackle down to the 45, 43-yard line.
LCA's up on Henry Clay, 21-0.
And Morin again came over there, and also it was Patrick Davis, a linebacker.
That was an interesting play too. Hall pulled, the left guard pulled to kick out the end, and the end submarined his legs out from under him. But the running back still made it through.
Fikert and Colvin in the backfield. Hamilton comes in motion. Quarterback gets the Colvin down to the 40, running hard down to the 37-yard line. And I tell you, Mooring's been busy tonight. That's another tackle by Max Mooring, and he wasn't even given to me as a starter.
Again, Nate Hall, the left guard, he's the pulling guy. He pulled and kicked out the edge player that time.
But remember, there was quite a few injuries last week for Catholic, so this might have been why Mooring got the start.
He's played some this year. I tell you, he's not bad.
Give around the left side. Hughley running with it to 30, 25. And a one-handed tackle made there.
Again.
And that was Gambrell just grabbed him by the jersey and threw him down.
He said, "No, sir."
One hand, one grab. Lexington Catholic has absolutely no answer for this running game.
No,
none, zero.
They've gotten the ball 3 times. So they've ran down the field, scored twice, trying to do the same thing on this third drive.
Averaging 12.5 yards.
What's the total yardage for Scott County on the ground?
Sorry, 13.1 now. 144 yards on 11 attempts so far.
In the first quarter.
First quarter.
So Andrew Hickey.
There's the big fullback.
Colvin, and he's knocked down at the 15-yard line. Good play turned in by Davis, the linebacker.
Yeah, good play, but he had already gained 5 yards down the field.
I know.
You got to plug that. You've got to plug those gaps. You've got to plug those gaps. They're bellying that fullback up there, and someone has to come in and plug that gap. That guard center guard tackle gap.
Well, you have guys like Colvin who can put it up there and go ahead.
Look at that, another one.
Right side, that's Saylor, I believe. Takes it down to the 10-yard line. Does a Saylor, normally the linebacker, an outstanding linebacker, comes in a running back.
So, like I said, you have guys like Colvin who can run it up the gut and power it up there. Then you see guys like Hamilton who can swing it out and get the speed on. And they just don't have an answer right now.
3rd and 7. And I can't see who's got the ball.
A sneak. It was quarterback.
Sneaked it.
Yeah, it was 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Yeah.
3rd and 1, yeah, that third. Okay.
It looks like he got the first down. Again, they snapped the ball quick. Scott County, the Cardinals look really good right now, just really good.
I'm telling you, their record does not indicate how good of a team they are. They're going to be a scary team in the playoffs. 14 all, under a minute to play in the first quarter. Hickey under center, gives to Colvin, and he dives in for the touchdown, taking it from 7 yards out. Colvin, his second TD of the evening, I believe.
Yeah, that was a fullback belly off the right tackle, and again, their linebackers were picked up by the offensive line. There was just nobody there to make the tackle. Really good job by offensive line of Scott County.
How in the world did Ballard even beat Scott County last week?
I don't know, but Lexington Catholic, you can't keep exchanging punches and getting one behind like this.
Jacob Barnes, and the kick almost blocked, but he gets it off, and Bennington almost got in there. The kick is up and good. 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Listen to this, folks. 21-14. We've had 35 points scored in the first quarter, and we still got 47 seconds left, Coach.
Yeah, that's plenty of time for another touchdown.
So we'll be back on the Mingy Beach Turkey High School Football Game of the Week, 21-14, Scott County. Here's the band's kick. He kicks it to the near side, and it's taken by Clements up to the 18-yard line. Clements has not had a good night tonight, but Scott County's really all over him.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of covering the kick. That was Saylor again. Saylor has been all over the field.
Gentlemen, as I mentioned in the break, we're going to tell everybody else about this. In this first quarter, 348 combined yards so far.
And the total's 175.
175 for Scott County, 173.
175, 173. Unbelievable. Mundy in motion, goes in the backfield. Walker Hall up the middle to the 20. Running hard. Walker Hall is an outstanding running back to the 22-yard line. And
yeah, he's pounding the middle there. That's the right thing to do. You've got to loosen up get those linebackers staying in close. Lexington Catholic does a really good job of throwing the crossing patterns, the little shallows across, and the flares to the outside and the screens. And if you can keep those linebackers thinking run, then they work a lot better.
Brown helped out on that play. 2nd and 7. Here's Hall running 30, 35, 40, 45.
Ooh.
Midfield, stiff arms a man. Still running, ran out of bounds. And let's see where they mark. That's a good run there by Walker Hall.
Really good job.
And that ends the first quarter. The first quarter comes to a close. What a quarter. Scott County 21, Lexington Catholic 14. We'll look at those total yards and see now where we are in the yards. We come back on the Mingy Beer Turkey High School Football Game of the Week. Look at this run by Walker Hall. Wow.
All right, going to commercial.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
At Atkinson Sims & Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose. We are involved at every step, guiding you towards relief.
A better life can't exist after bankruptcy. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. Call us today and take the first step towards a new beginning.
All right, welcome back to Lexington Catholic High School. What a game so far. This is Mike Meehan along with Gary Ball. Aaron Rose is doing a few minutes of producing here for us. And Lexington Catholic's got the ball with good opportunity here.
Goldman with triple receivers out to the right, keeps it, trying to run it, and he's going to be hit and slammed down 38-yard line. And coming there to get him was one of the backup. That was Harmon, DeShante Harmon.
DeShante Harmon coming to me. Lexington Catholic trying a little get the quarterback loose on the run. Goldman can run. We've seen him run pretty well in the past.
Yeah, he's got like 10 touchdowns rushing.
All right, but they need to keep that passing game going. When they have good field position like this, wow, just get that passing game going.
Buse and Pedrosi out to the bottom, Foster to the top. 2nd down, Goldman stands in the pocket, rolls to the right, and he's going to tuck it in, take it down to the 30-yard line. So Goldman tucked that one, took it to look at the rain really coming down hard now in the first half with 11:14 to go.
The rain's going to be a factor here. Keep the ball dry. Send the dry ball in for Goldman. He likes to throw the ball quite a bit. Again, hitting that secondary in the center of the secondary is a little weakness there they found.
Third down at about 7, not 14, as you see there. That's incorrect. 3rd and 7. Catholic ball inside about the 29-yard line. Goldman with Busen in motion. Gives it to Busen inside the right side, trying to cut it back, and he tries to slam down for the first down. They mark it close, but I think it's going to be about a half a yard shy.
Yeah. Again, that was another jet sweep, Gary. They tried to hit that that corner and get around there quick. I think.
Busen plays basketball, Catholic, and so does Jack Goldman.
Yeah. So they're running to the short side of the field. They were running that to the short side of the field. Scott County's overloaded to the other side.
Yeah, I don't blame them with those.
Look at the overload to the wide side of the field by Scott County.
4th down and a little over yard. And Goldman looking for the play at the sideline. Since Monday to line up as a slot as a blocking back. Walker Hall in there. They give to Hall up the gut. He got the first down. Hall to the 20-yard line. First down for the Knights.
I'm excited about Walker Hall. This is what they've needed for years, is that guy, that fullback, that running back that can get low and run in there.
Walker Hall, let's look at his numbers for the game.
Walker Hall so far, a long of 44, 4 attempts, 57 yards, average 14.2. I don't think it's been fully updated yet. So
yeah. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Padercia here goes Busen in motion. Goldman back, looks over the right side. Got a DeMundy touchdown on a Will Wright.
Yeah,
DeMundy.
You're right. It's just a great throw and a
Will
great
action.
pass. Yeah, it was a Will route down the sideline. Let's take a look.
And there's going to be a sideline warning, I think. Mundy with a nice catch. That's his second touchdown tonight, receiving.
Look at his hands, though. It was raining and everything. It's great hands.
Yeah, they're going to move the players back and say sideline warning.
Yeah.
10:37 in the first half. Your thoughts, Coach, so far?
I think they're just it's like two big professional fighters.
It's like Ali Foreman.
Yeah, exchanging blows, and whoever blinks first. We said at the beginning that I said that turnovers might be a difference in this game. Probably the first one that turns the ball over is going to be in serious trouble.
Here's DeGraff with the extra point. Bennington puts it down. DeGraff kicks it up, and he puts it through the upright. 21-all, 10:37 to go in the first half here. Lexington Catholic and Scott County battling in a big one here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. What a game.
At Atkinson Sims Commode, helping you through your financial situation is our only purpose.
We're involved at every step, guiding you towards relief. Take the first step and dial 859-CALL-ASK or visit ask-law.com to schedule a free consultation.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars.
We're back, and Max DeGraff, who just tied the game up with the extra point after Mundy caught the touchdown pass from Goldman. Goldman has, what, 2 touchdown passes, Mr. Rose?
Make it 3 now.
3.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. all of them have been touchdown passes.
So DeGraff's kick is going to be back of the end zone to be a touchback as Hamilton and Fikert would just have to watch it go in the back there. There you see Fikert and Hamilton right there talking to each other. Scott County has moved the ball every time they've gotten it. Then Lexington Catholic's only punted 1 time.
And you got to look at this, too. Goldman, 9 for 12, 163 yards, 45 on the long.
And 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
If he wouldn't have misthrown or overthrown Monday on that one play, it could have been
Busen.
another one. Busen, yeah, it could have been another one.
Andrew Hickey under center. And he gives now left side, and that's Hughley running up to the 40-yard line, and it's going to be slammed out of bounds. Hughley takes it up to the 45, picks up about 25 yards on that run.
It was a really good job running down, chasing that ball down by Romero.
Where'd the defenses go tonight, Coach?
Where
Are they on break?
They're actually they just haven't found haven't found the key to stopping what the other team's strong at. There's the big
Hickey
man
Colvin.
curl.
He rumbles and tumbles to the 50, 45, to the 40, down to the 35-yard line. Stop me if you can. Looked like Larry Zonka Monday made the stop.
You're going way back, brother.
Way back.
I love that
way
reference.
back.
We have a little injury on the play. Looks like one of the Scott County players is down there.
Larry Zonka.
Watch this little counter belly turn back. See him turn back? They block down. He bends it back to the right side, and look at him go.
Monday tried.
He got him the second time.
Yeah,
He stayed with the play and got him.
That was a great second effort.
Yeah, it was.
Great second effort.
Luttrell actually.
Luttrell.
Yeah, he kind of twisted his leg, getting involved in the tackle there. I hope he's okay.
Gentlemen, 16 rushes, 189 yards for Scott County so far, 3 touchdowns. The long belongs to Colvin at 36 yards, and they're averaging 11.8 yards, almost 12.
I'm impressed with Colvin.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
He's the perfect back for that offense. He's big and strong.
Yeah, and I could not be impressed with Walker Hall.
Yeah, I'm impressed with both quarterbacks, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
It's raining out there. It's wet. The ball's wet. The field's wet. Uniforms are wet. Everything, and yet they're handling the ball really well in 2 different ways. I mean, Goman's throwing the football very well, and Scott County, on the other hand, I mean, the quarterbacks are doing a great job.
Coach Brueggemann wonders what he can do defensively, because you can't really key on one person because 3 or 4 guys are running the ball for Scott County.
Right, and Hickey gets it. He turns his back and he handles the ball like a magician in there, and it's pretty tough to figure it out. The offensive line's blocking well. The big guys are blocking the tackles, and the guards are pulling and hitting people, and we're seeing some awful good offense.
Some what?
Awful good offense.
Oh,
awfully
you said
good.
awful. Okay.
Awful good. That's a
It's a good reference, but I don't know about the awful. It all works.
Yeah. I'm just getting excited, that's all. I like this kind of football. It's fun.
Lily splits out to the right to back up quarterback. And you got Colvin and Hughley in the backfield. Fikert is the flanker to the left. And since Fikert in motion, gives now to Hughley, left side, 30. Mundy's got him from behind, and Mundy won't let him go. Pulls him down to the 29-yard line. Good play by Jack Mundy.
There's a little key here for these linebackers, and I'm sure the coaches have seen it. Watch the guards for Scott County. When the guard is going to pull, he lines up a little bit deeper. You can tell, though, he's sitting back on his haunches a little bit, lined up a little deeper so he can get a step and get out of there.
So at the 2nd down and 6, Colvin tripped up and looked like he might have hit his lineman's foot at that time.
Yeah, I think somebody tripped him coming up as he went through the line of scrimmage. That's the first time he's been tackled for a very
big
short
kid,
game.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big
6'1", 228.
Gentlemen,
Luke Colvin.
I have a score update from you from Henry Clay. Lexington Christian 35, Henry Clay 0.
Well, they need one more point to have a running clock.
And it's still showing that was in the first quarter.
Hughley hit hard, and it's going to be racked up on the left side and going nowhere. It's going to be 4th down and about 3.
Yeah, that was another good pile-up, another good job in there. I think Clemens, we call Clemens' name a lot. He's on a lot of plays.
Well, I tell you, Blake Foster's doing well in there too, number 9. You haven't mentioned him, Coach. He's really all over the place. 4th down and 3. Hickey gives now to Hamilton. Hamilton 20, 15,
I think I see
10,
a flag,
and Clements gets him and throws him down at the 5-yard line.
Yeah,
Flag.
I think so too. I think
Penalty
it was a
marker
holding.
down.
I think it was a holding on the outside there.
That'll help Catholic if that's the
There you
case.
Right there.
Yeah, right there's a hold.
Yep.
You see it?
Yep.
And on 54, so that's why Hall can make the play.
Yeah, just grab the jersey a little bit, hook the arm, and that stopped that real quick. That
Be
was a mistake.
fourth down and 12 instead of 4th and 2. 8:31 to go in the first half. 21-21, Scott County, Lexington Catholic. This is a dandy here at Lexington Catholic.
It is, and it's like you said, it's just halfway through the second quarter, and neither team has been able to stop the opponent.
Scott County has put up 217 yards rushing this half so far.
Lexington Catholic trying to get tough on defense and need to stop here. It's 4th down and about 12. There's Andrew Hickey, the freshman now sophomore quarterback.
Uh-oh, that's a
lineman moving.
That's a penalty, or they called timeout.
Some miscommunication there.
Yep, they're playing a little Canadian football there for a second.
Oh, no, they called timeout, yeah.
Jim McKee's coming out in the field going, come on, guys. You've been doing so well. Everything's been going well. Let's get this straight. We can't afford to make those mistakes.
Penalties are moving them back, but they didn't get one because they got the timeout.
Yeah.
That was their last timeout of the half, too, gentlemen.
Thank you, Aaron Rose. With the king of stream, William Warfield producing. And great videographer, great camera work tonight by the camera people.
Absolutely. Speaking of camera people, what do you got this weekend on your show?
Why is that speaking of camera people?
Because William does that too.
No, he's a streamer.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he does a great job on my show. William Warfield. We got Mercer County is the team of the week. They're ranked 5th in the state. Mercer County. And William, who'd you talk to? William talked to on the Scholar Athlete. I'm trying to remember. But anyway, in UK Sports Medicine and highlights of the games, Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon on the CWKYT. It's a good show, if I must say so myself.
It's a great show. Does a lot of good.
19 years.
You mentioned Mercer County up 29-0 over West Jessamine right now.
Oh, my gosh. All right. We have false start, everybody but the center.
Well, that'll cost them another 5 yards. It'll be 4th and 16 when they get the ball.
Jeez. And that was after a timeout.
Everything was going so good with penalties until this drive by Scott County for some reason.
Yep.
You can see number 75 Bowen there just exclaiming to his team, guys, what is going on here?
They've got to get down inside the 29 for first down. They have it at the 39-yard line. 21-0. Hickey fakes to Colvin, looks to pass. He's got a wide open receiver, and he drops the ball. Hamilton had it. He turned around, he ran it in, and he dropped the ball.
This is what I was saying earlier. Remember what I was saying? They'll pound you and pound you and pound you. Your secondary's coming up. Oh, man, I got to get involved. I got to make some tackles. I got to have some fun. And then they throw over your head, and you get yelled at by the coach.
Hey, the camera guys got faked out again.
Yeah, they did.
Keep a tally.
That's 2 on the camera people.
Yeah, you can't afford to miss those guys.
So Catholic will get it up there, the 40-yard line, tied with Scott County, 7:30 to go, and they give now to Walker Hall, left side. He slams his shoulder into the defensive back, and that was, of course, Luke Valencia, and Hall said, take this pad, will you?
Yeah, he just lowered his shoulder and just pounded him. Watch this. He lowered that shoulder. Man.
That was almost helmet to helmet.
Yeah, it was. He was. I mean, that was a good run too.
2nd down, about 6. 7 minutes to go. Gilman fakes now to Hall. Rolls to the right, throws, and it's going to be tipped away from Busen. Nice play turned in there by Andrew Wilhite, who has 3 interceptions for Scott County this year.
I think he is. He's a. Let's see, Wilhite is a 12th grade senior too. So, nice job there. Again, I'm not sure whether that ball may have just taken off on him a little bit too. It looked like it was a short throw. I think he had a step on the defensive back.
Coach, after you get the Scott County turns it over to you on downs. Lexington Catholic's got to do something with this drive here to send a message to take the lead in the game. They can't stall here.
Absolutely.
Third down. Goldman back in the pocket. Looks over the right side.
That ball's
throws it, and it's going to be caught and taken close to the first down. Nice job by Corbin Perry.
Yeah, Corbin Perry made a nice catch. Didn't that ball floated again? I think that ball's a lot wetter than we think
sure
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Coach, it's raining very hard. It's got to be wet.
Yeah, usually Goldman just zips that ball out there. That ball floated out and gave the secondary time to react to it.
Is this quarterback sneak time? It's 4th and inches.
I think they'll probably go for it.
No, they're going to measure for it, Coach. I think it's going to be 4th and inches. Let's let them measure and take all this time, and then I told them so.
Yep. We'll see. Official thought about covering the ball with the towel, but you can't do that when you're going to measure, ref.
Get out the credit card.
This is going to be close, gentlemen.
Get out the credit card.
Well, maybe not as much as I thought.
Well, they haven't even got the chain set yet.
4th and inches.
That's
it.
it.
As I said, guys.
That's it.
I hate to be right all the time.
Well, you're always right on those. I don't see. You know what? Okay, you're looking now at a great big screen TV here, and I would use that as an excuse. But you used to do it when you're 100 feet away in the press box.
I know. It's just
drive me crazy.
A blind squirrel even has, gets a nut every once in a while.
Yeah, I guess that's what they say. Yeah.
I'm not blind yet, Coach.
No, but you sure can predict those.
21 all. Here comes Catholic with the 4th and inches, and I think this might be a Jack Goldman keeper with the 6'3" frame.
I think so too. You just get that. Oh no!
And then don't get it. Jack Mundy stop, and big number 48 Harmon got him 265-pounder.
He met him at that line.
Yeah, and the other guy that plugged it up was the big white hat, Cam Keller. Why he has a white helmet on, I don't know that story, but. Bam! You talk about closing things up.
Maybe his helmet got left at Scott County. Remember, they had a fire on one of the buses that the team got evacuated, and that bus driver, what a job by that guy who saved them all, 20 players and the coaches that were on that bus.
This could be bad here. Scott County with 6 minutes to go. That clock hasn't moved.
Hickey gives to Colvin, and he's hit hard, and at the 45, knocked down. Who got in there, guys?
Clements came in and got the second hit there.
Number 9 as well.
And that was Blake Foster in on it as well.
We got a Catholic Knight player down, 626. Well, guys, 21 all. Let's let Aaron run down some numbers for us. He's got the WL stats from Kenny Bourne.
All right, gentlemen, right now, total offense for Lexington Catholic, 263 yards. 231 yards for Scott County. So far, rushing 218 yards for Scott County, 95 for Lexington Catholic. And then this is the big change here. Passing yards, 13 for Scott County, 168 for Lexington Catholic. Jack Goman leading the way, 10 of 14, 168 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a long of 45. Leading the way in rushing, Luke Colvin, 10 attempts, 88 yards, 1 touchdown, 36-yard long. He's averaging 8.8 yards a run. Walker Hall, 6 attempts, 65 yards. He has a long of 44, 10.8 yards is his average. So
I don't think he needed very many yards to go over 1,000.
No.
He's knocking on the door, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to that play, Gary. I think you and I both agree that a sneak right there. Goldman's a strong guy.
I would have gone with the quarterback sneak, but that's me. And you see number 9 walking off. He's shaking up. That's Foster, I believe. Right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's fired up, too.
He is fired up.
I'll be all right. I'm coming back.
Another difference here, penalty yards. 5 penalties for Scott County, 37 yards. Nothing on Lexington Catholic as of yet.
Pretty clean so far.
Mm-hmm.
2nd down and 7 for Scott County.
Look at Hickey. He's just cool,
Yeah,
he's
for a
cool
freshman,
dude.
you see what I mean, Coach?
He has composure.
Yeah.
At the 45-yard line. Colvin behind him, along with Thomas Fikert.
Sideline morning.
Now Simon Morton against Catholic, so there's been one against each team.
Ellis Hughley is Flanker to the right. Out to the far side is Eli Lilly. Give to Colvin to the 40. Hit and got the first down as Clemens came up. Pagani got the first down to the 38.
Yeah, Clemens came up hard. Colvin is running hard. It was just a collision there. It's just a pretty good job. You got to stop the big man before he gets going. I'm telling you, Lexington Catholic has got to figure out a way to penetrate. When you're running this type of offense, if you penetrate, if you establish the line of scrimmage a yard back in the offense, then you're going to win the battle. But they're not winning it right now.
Sailors come back in, and they give now to Jeremy hit right side. He breaks tackles and ankles to the 20, 15,
He's
10,
gone.
5. Touchdown, Scott County, Jeremy Hamilton.
Yeah, if you look at that again, they just missed a couple. The Knights missed a couple tackles out there. They actually had him stopped, but he broke a couple tackles and took it in. So here we go again, another score. Watch that guard pull to lead. Good job. There it is right there. Missed the tackle right there.
Another good block there.
Then he turned on the after jets.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes the Jacob Bange extra point. Place him down, kick up, and it is good. 28-21. Scott County, 5:39 to go in the first half. Here from the Whitaker Bank broadcast studio trailer, Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan, Aaron Rose, William Warfield, the King of Stream. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
High school sports have evolved thanks to Prep Spin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingy Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend, Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the King of Stream, William Warfield. Nobody does high school football like Prep Spin does. The Mingy Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week comes your way now.
Here's the kick by Scott County. Short kick to the near side. Taken at the 25. Returned out to the 35-yard line. Good return there by Lexington Catholic to the 35-yard line. And it was returned by Blake Busen.
Okay. Got to answer here. You can't give them that touchdown. You can't get behind in this back and forth battle.
Well, they had their chances. They stopped Scott County, and then Scott County stopped them and then kind of turned the field on them after getting it midfield. Hall drops a pass.
So Scott County out of their timeouts. Lexington Catholic still with all three here. So, I mean, this is a good opportunity for them to play the clock right with all their timeouts remaining here.
Jack Goldman, I agree with you, Coach. Ball slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, it's slick out there.
He wears that stuff on his arm. That's for turf.
That's right.
Going back to pass. Gets it to Foster, breaking tackles, and to the 43. Still running, 44-yard line. What a nice run there by Tanner. Was that Pedrosi with it, or was that Hunter Foster? That's Hunter Foster.
Hunter Foster with the ball, and you're right. He just drove his legs and kept going. And kept that pile going backwards.
Right after that catch, I thought Cam Keller might have had him right by the shoestring, but he kept pushing.
5 minutes to go in the first half. We've had 49 points in the first half.
Back and forth, but let's see if Catholic can keep up the scoring.
Look at the sideline for a play. Twins to both sides. Hall to the left in the backfield. Jack Goldman pitches to Hall, and he's going to dive up for the first down.
Got
What
it.
an effort by Walker Hall to get to the 47-yard line and get the first down. He ran over top of the defenders, and one of those defenders was Garner.
Yeah, did a really nice job. A good power play to get the first down that time. Scott County's trying to disguise their defense. You watch that outside that rover, a linebacker who'll line up wide like he's in that zone coverage for the flat, and then he'll come in and blitz. At that time, he blitzed on the wrong side.
First down at the 47-yard line. And Goldman gives to Hall.
Nice.
He's got some running room to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lexington Catholic. What's your yardage on that, Coach?
I don't know.
The yardage.
That was a huge run. I did not catch the
50. It's 50-some yards, I know. But anyway, here's a replay.
Nice blocking out there. That's what I was looking
55
at.
yards.
Super
Coach.
job blocking. Yeah, you're asking me for the yardage. I'm watching the blocking, so somebody's just.
I wanted the yardage. Nobody knew.
Somebody's got to spout in where the ball is each
So
time.
Walker Hall with a 55-yard TD run. He's now over 100 yards and over 1,000 yards this year for his junior year.
It's wonderful. Just where he came from, I don't know, but he's just doing a.
He came from the
job.
middle school, Sarah Catholic.
right when that drive started, gentlemen. 550 total yards between the two teams.
My goodness, you have college teams don't even get that for a ball game.
Oh, I know.
Much less first half. 4:09 to go.
Yeah, we're talking like that's positive. It's not too positive for the defensive
No, the
coordinator.
defense has not showed up tonight for either team.
Nope.
Well, and we were talking about that. After that, now after everything's come together, 606 yards combined between both teams.
DeGraff's kick up, and it is going to be good. 28-28. Scott County and Catholic tied. 4:09 to go in the first half. We'll be back on the Mingy Beach Turkey High School Football Game of the Week. What a game.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
DeGraff will kick off at the 45-yard line. You know, this will be a touchback, Coach.
Yeah, because it's going to be a 45-yard kick to the end zone. I know what the yard line is there. So
No, onside, and Scott County jumps on it at the 33-yard line.
Oh, good play by
Garner got on it.
Oh boy, good play by him. That Scott. I knew Lexington Catholic tries that a couple times. Usually, maybe once a game.
But you know what? That's not DeGraff's specialty is onside kicks.
No, but he was just hoping because of the wet ball that the defender would drop the ball. They were covering down the field pretty hard.
Boyle County still leading Douglas 28-0. Is that right, Aaron?
27-0.
27-0.
27-0.
And here we got Catholic Scott County 28-all in a great ball game.
Yeah, what was the Catholic Boyle County score, final score?
16-10.
16-10. Wow, Catholic played them pretty well, I tell you.
Played them tough.
Yeah, better than Predict Douglas is playing them right now.
Yeah, I know. But anyway.
Lexington Christian over Henry Clay, 42-0.
If people wonder why we don't do Douglas games, it's because of that robotic camera.
Yeah, we can't do these games that have the NFHS camera.
Right. Now you know, as Paul Harvey says, the rest of the story. Colvin up to the 42-yard line. He got about 5 yards. It'll be third and short for the Cardinals. 28-all, Scott County and Lexington Catholic.
Scott County's just going to keep pounding. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. They don't have any timeouts.
Well, that's plenty of time. They haven't needed that much time on any touchdown.
No.
That's true.
They could get 2 in 3 minutes.
3:10 to play.
Big
Colvin
man.
again, the big guy, rumbling Tomlin to the 40s.
Uh-oh.
Fall ball loose, recovered, and it's recovered by Lexington Catholic.
They said he's
and
down.
they're saying it down by contact.
Well, we got to see that again, William. We got to be the judge on that one.
Yep. Catholic call. There's an injured player. Here's a replay. You be at home. You make the call.
Let's see how good our camera people are. Watch this. Look at that close. Rumbling and tumbling. Ball is. It looked like it was down. It looked like it wasn't
did
down.
look like it was down before the ball came out.
It was close.
It was real close. Running outside now.
Good
Nice.
play. Good play turned in by Catholic, and making that play, Coach, was Spencer Bennington.
And Bennington
Thanks for
came
the
in-
help, guys.
Bennington came in from the outside.
I mean, I'm trying to get some help on some spotting here. And
Gary.
I know, but thanks a lot. Second down and 9 for Andrew Hickey. Gives to Hamilton the 40. He's running down the sideline.
here we go
20,
again.
10, and one man to be touchdown Hamilton.
Absolutely no answer for the outside sweep plays, the jet sweeps, inside pounding the ball, nothing, zero.
Just running all over the place here. Before that play, 286 yards on the ground. So, golly, we are going to be looking at a potential 35-28 at half, but there's still a lot of time.
No, I wouldn't say so, Aaron. The Catholic got plenty of time.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, potential, but you just never know. But, I mean, the way both teams are moving the ball, they only need a minute right now.
There's a miss.
Missed the extra
Got the
point.
block.
So
Yeah.
2:09 to go at 34-28 Scott County on the Minky Beach Turkey High School football game board.
Was that blocked?
Yeah.
Here's a replay of this.
Yeah, nice job. Block, a little tip on the ball, a little hand on the ball, and the ball flipped out on the side. Nice job. That might make a difference in this football game right there, that blocked extra point.
That very well could. Very well could.
We staying here?
Yeah, we can stay here. Rain's still coming down. Looks like it's a little bit harder now than it was before. So, again, that could make a difference. But with 2:09 to go in the half, Lexington Catholic has, what, 2 timeouts left? Maybe, yeah, 2 timeouts left, I believe. So that should be an opportunity for them that they can get down there. And even close enough for a field goal, guys, because they've got a good – McGrath can kick it.
Got a score update for you right before the kickoff here. Woodford County 25, Simon Kitten 6 at half. So
That's kind of my prediction.
Yeah, you're right on the money there. There's a good look at the rain coming down right in front of those lights there.
There's a kick and picked up by Clements.
Ooh.
Hit hard to 15-yard line, and
Number
he's knocked down by
32.
Saylor.
Saylor made just about every single tackle on the kickoffs on Clemens. Every single one. Okay.
Good pursuit by Saylor there. So, gentlemen, over 680 yards combined this half.
It is not over yet.
Still going.
See if Lexington Catholic go and take some chances here and throw the football.
Goldman out of the shotgun with passes over
Nice.
to
Oh,
incomplete
no.
to Prodoshi.
Threw it on his back hip a little bit. Pedroshi does a good job of catching that ball out in front of him. It's getting to be tough out there to throw the ball, I think.
Good coverage there by Valencia as well.
Second down and 10 for Catholic. They trail 34-28 to Scott County.
Timeout, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, timeout Scott County, so.
Now that Lexington Catholic took that one.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Lexington Catholic, because that means they probably only have one left. Not a good job. Not really healthy to be throwing incompletions right now, because that stops the clock. And with 2 minutes to go, If you have to punt the ball and you get a bad punt or a blocked punt, Scott County could jump ahead in this game and really stomp on you. Although missing that extra point is going to make a difference in this game when it comes right down to the end.
You're absolutely right. I mean, this is back and forth nonstop. I mean, this is the craziest game I've seen all year personally. Just how both of these teams are shooting their best shots here, and they're connecting on a lot of things.
Goldman and Walker Hall in the backfield, triple receivers to the left. Give up the gut, Walker Hall, and he's driving his feet up to the 20-yard line.
Isaac Krebs was on the bottom of that pile. He kind of stood him up there right at the beginning when he hit the line of scrimmage.
And with him on that also was Harmon. Harmon was with him as well.
Walker Hall wants the football, doesn't he? You can just tell.
He's got the look in his eyes, gentlemen.
Minute 32 to go in the first half. 3rd down and 6 for the Knights. The 20-yard line. They got to get up to 26 for first down. Goldman, low snap, fires it right side. Caught by Mundy. First down to 33-yard line, making a hit Hamilton.
That was a really good job, too, though, throwing that little slant pass to Mundy, and he lives on that pass. That's nice.
What's UK going to do with Mundy? Make a receiver out of him or a linebacker?
Well, I don't know.
There's a pitch to Hall to the 40. Hall running to the 40-yard line.
Harmon catch him right there.
You know what? That's a really good question. That's a really good question. If he's going to play linebacker, they'll have to build him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get him in the weight room and on a good football diet and build him up. But you're right. I mean, he can play receiver or linebacker. Maybe move him to outside linebacker or something where he can run.
We got a minute to go in this first half. Well, 1 second less. What do you guys think? Lexington Catholic has the ball, 2nd down. And I know what Nigel Smith's thinking over there. I got to talk to this team. I got to talk about my defense in the locker room.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking. He's saying, "Okay, guys." And when you organize, there's very little time in the locker room at halftime, guys.
Oh yeah.
By the time you get there, kids, get in there and they get a seat and they're wet and they're getting towels and everything. What you got to do is you have to organize. You meet your coaches outside the locker room and you say, "Okay, guys, today defense first. We're going to go defense first. Then we'll go offense. You guys play only offense. You don't play any defense. You get with your offensive coaches right now, and you talk about what we're going to do in the second half."
These defensive coordinators definitely have a job, coming up here at halftime. Because if you're a defensive coordinator, you don't want to see 696 yards.
2nd down and 4. Give the Walker Hall. He's got some room.
Nice job.
He's to the 45. Midfield, first down, gets down into Scott County territory, 49-yard line before Garner came up and stopped him.
I tell you what, Hall is going to be something else when he gets a little older, as he goes on with this team. He's going to get better and better.
Goldman back in the pocket. Little pass to the Graf, and he's going to be hit, and he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No, that was that little slip screen.
Whitecap made the hit on him. Keller.
The white hat guy.
Keller and Krebs both in on that.
Another timeout by Catholic. Last timeout.
Yeah, when you run that slip screen, it's really difficult to run that far back in to catch the football. You've got to catch it as you're turning upfield and then get downfield as fast as you can. The closer you run toward where the ball was centered, the more likely you are to get jacked by some big old lineman.
He got jacked up.
Is it just me, or are we seeing a little less when it comes to the passes? I feel like they're trying to be a little more precise because of the rain.
That may be, yeah. They're trying to get somebody loose. And you know what? Big number 77, I'll tell you what he reminds me of. It's a good nickname, too. He's the only one that has that white hat, and he looks like an eraser rather than the pencil side, the pen side. Like he's going to erase the offensive people.
Coach, what do you come up with?
Oh, he looks like the eraser out there.
Yeah. 2nd down for Goldman. Triple receivers to the right. Looks that way, going back in the pocket. Has to Ambrose left, tucks it.
Nice.
He's at the 40. He's at the 35-yard line, run out of bounds. And over there running out of bounds was for the
that was Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson.
Or I'm sorry, Jones. I can't read right now. It's Jones. Logan Jones.
I like him running the ball, Gary. I like him running the ball.
Yep.
I think he can really run the ball well. And he's smart.
Yeah,
when
we've
he runs.
noticed that for 2 seasons now, haven't we, Coach?
Yeah, he's a smart runner too.
35-yard line, Catholic threatening.
Back throw the flare.
Going.
Throw your check down.
Looks outside, pump fakes, keeps it, runs out at the 34-yard line. That took about 14 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, that was too much. Hit your check down. I'm sure your coach is saying the same thing. He ran that little flare check down to the right side. The guy was open. He could beat one man and get 20 yards down the field.
Remember, you got a good kicker in DeGraff. We know he can kick a 47-yarder because we saw it against Pulaski
That's right.
County. And at the second down, were they at the 30?
They're at the
33.
33, yep.
Goman, low snap, works it, now throws it, and it's going to be incomplete, trying to go to Walker Hall at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, again, there, Scott County's sitting back there playing the pass now. Probably is Catholic. The Knights are out of timeouts, correct? Am I correct with that?
I'm still showing one, but I do believe they've called them all.
Yeah. Well, if they have one, they're saving it for the field goal.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 16 seconds. They got enough time for a couple more plays here, but they have 3rd down and 8. Goman back in the pocket, looks over the middle, and caught to the 25-yard line by Busen.
Hustle, guys.
Garner on the tackle there.
Nice job by Busen catching the ball. I don't know how he held on to it. Yeah, spiked the ball.
Yep.
They're at the, what are they at, guys? The 25-yard line?
25 yards.
Be about a 42-yarder.
Yeah.
Yep. They're right at the 25.
That field goal would be really important here because of that missed extra point.
Cut it to 34-31. You're right.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gonna.
Maybe they don't feel like with the rain and everything whether McGrath can do it, but I'd put my money on him.
All right, so there's your last timeout right there.
Yeah, so they have used all 3.
Yeah, now
we
they
missed
have.
one. We missed one.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, let's while we're waiting here, let's go over the total offense right now. Lexington Catholic sitting at 386 yards. Scott County sitting at 345, 188 yards rushing. 198 yards.
What's Goman's numbers passing?
Goman's 14 of 21 with 198 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and what about Walker Hall? And then what about the Scott County runners?
All right, Walker Hall, 11 attempts, 142 yards with a touchdown.
Wow, first half.
Long of 53. Hamilton, 6 attempts, 144 yards.
Wow.
3 touchdowns.
Here's a field goal. It's going to be a 42-yarder by Max DeGraff.
Got a block, Gary.
And Bennington will hold. This will cut it to 3 points. Waiting for the snap. Long pause. Now they place him down. The kick is up, and it is going to be off to the right. No good. That's going to do it for the first half. We'll come back with the second half, and here's the kick again.
Just got under too much. Just a little too much under the ball.
34-28. Scott County on top of Lexington Catholic as they missed the 42-yard field goal in the first half. Scott County on top. We'll be back to the Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the Mingy Beach Turkey High School Football Game of the Week. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys.
Be careful.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown.
Fantastic job, ladies. That's our 2021 senior dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Lexington Catholic. Tonight we celebrate our football nights. This is the class of 2022's senior night recognition. We wish these outstanding student athletes the best of luck this season and in the future. First, I'll say each one of their names, but stay in place until I call you out with your parents. Christian Bowman, Blake Busen, Revis Cashman, Patrick Davis, Quentin Duffy, Darren Eldridge, Jack Goman, Gavin Klein, Elliot Movero, Jack Monday, Jake Nash, John Henry Pruitt, Harrison Romero. We wish you a huge congratulations. But let's start first with Christian Bowman. Christian is escorted by his parents, Candy and Brian, his brother Luke, and sister Bailey. Christian has played offensive line, defensive line, corner, receiver, and linebacker. His favorite memory was junior year beating Covington Catholic and being moved to defense all time. Among his other activities, Christian is part of the trap shooting team, KYA, Beta Club. He's a member of the National Honor Society and a Governor's Scholar. In his spare time, Christian likes to watch movies and hang with his friends. Christian is choosing between the University of Kentucky, the University of Chicago, or Johns Hopkins University to study biomedical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Bowman. Number 8, Blake Busen. Blake is escorted tonight by parents Laura and Brent, brother Tyler. Blake has played 4 years at wide receiver, corner, rover, backup quarterback, return man, and running back. His favorite memory was his sophomore year scoring an 80-yard touchdown, which was also his first varsity touchdown, and that was also against Covington Catholic. He's also part of the varsity basketball team. He's an exemplar scholar, Beta Club, Service Club, and Ultimate Frisbee team. In his spare time, hanging out with his friends and playing poker, and also playing chess. He's undecided as to which college or university he'll attend, but he will be there to major in pre-law. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Busen. Number 12, Reeves Cashman. Reeves escorted by Melissa and Robert, his parents, brother Michael, and grandparents Sandy and Louise Reeves. He's played wide receiver and defensive back for Lexington Catholic, and his favorite memory was their win over Covington Catholic. Other school activities for him are baseball, Beta Club, and Service Club. In his spare time, he enjoys hanging out and playing poker with his friends and traveling. He has not decided which university he'll attend, but he'll be going for sports management. Ladies and gentlemen, Reeves Cashman. A name you've heard most of tonight, number 52, Patrick Davis. Patrick is escorted by his father, Pat, his mom, Amy, sisters Hope, Sarah, Claire, and Kenzie, and his brother, Nate. Patrick has been a middle linebacker. His favorite memory was beating Covington Catholic this year and last year, and being there and winning those games made him the most proud to be part of such a winning team. His other school activities include Service Club and Dance Blue. He enjoys working out and playing video games. His college choices are Auburn, Tennessee, and Western Kentucky, and he plans to major in construction management. Patrick Davis, everyone. And last week's hero, with the game-winning touchdown, number 79, Quentin Duffy. Quentin is being escorted by his parents, Cynthia and Robert Duffy IV. He's played offensive and defensive line in the Lexington Catholic football team for the last 12 years, not all in high school, mind you. His favorite memory was his first varsity game against Garrett County, and of course last week, the stuffy by Duffy for the touchdown against Anderson County. His other school hobbies, Beta Club, Junior Assistant Scoutmaster with Troop 67, and he is also an Eagle Scout. He enjoys hanging out with his friends and playing video games. He's received offers to play college football from Eastern Kentucky, Kentucky Wesleyan, Center, the University of Rochester, among others. He plans to major in computer science and engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Quentin Duffy. Number 28, Darren Eldridge. Darren is escorted by Mom Marie. Darren's played running back and outside linebacker for 4 years, and his favorite memory was also beating Covington Catholic his junior year. In his spare time, Darren enjoys hanging out with friends and watching sports and exploring the outdoors. He has not decided where he'll attend college after high school, but he will major in health sciences and technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Eldridge. Number 14, Jack Goman. Jack is escorted tonight by Dad John, Mom Becky, and Sister Lauren. He's played varsity quarterback for the last 2 years and was also a varsity wide receiver. His favorite memory was the 2-touchdown comeback win versus Covington Catholic early this year. He also plays varsity basketball, where he's been a 3-year starter. In his spare time, playing basketball, playing chess, and hanging out with friends take up most of that. His college choices are Center, Morehead State, or Cornell University, where he plans to major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Goman. Number 5, Gavin Klein. Gavin is escorted by his mother, Michelle, his father, Todd, and brother, Jackson. Gavin has been a wide receiver for 4 years. He's also played corner, safety, and night. His favorite memory was winning the Bluegrass Bowl on a last-second field goal. He's also a member of the golf team, the Beta Club, and Service Club. In his spare time, he likes hanging out with his friends and playing poker, as well as playing golf. His college choice is undecided, but he plans to major in civil and environmental engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Klein. Number 76, Elliot Movero. Elliot is joined by his parents, Grace and Jim Movero, brother Xavier. He's played center, guard, and defensive end for the last 4 years. Breaking Covington Catholic's 20-game win streak and 5-year undefeated streak on their home field was his favorite memory. School activities include the Dungeons and Dragons Club. He enjoys cooking and playing video games, and he'll be attending the University of Dayton after high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Elliot Movero. Number 3, Jack Monday. Jack is here escorted by his mother Sybil, his father Eric, and brother Hampton. He's been a linebacker and halfback for 4 years here, and his favorite memory was beating Covington Catholic the last 2 years on the final play. His other hobbies and activities here at Lexington Catholic include the baseball team and the service club. He enjoys hanging with friends, playing poker, and golf. He plans on attending the University of Kentucky, where he'll major in business or finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Monday. Number 55, Jake Nash. Jake is escorted tonight by his father, Jess, his super-duper awesome, wonderful mother, Christy Nash, his brother, Carson, and grandmother, Trish Nash. He's played offensive and defensive line and has been a 3-year varsity starter and receiver. His most memorable moment as a football player at Lexington Catholic was beating Covington Catholic on a 2-point conversion this year. and last year's. His other activities include freshman baseball and beta club. In his spare time, he enjoys hanging out with friends. He's received offers to play football from Marshall, Butler, Eastern Kentucky, DePaul, Center, and Valparaiso, where he'll plan to major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Nash. Number 22, John Henry Pruitt. John is escorted by mother Steph, sister Amelia. John has played corner for 1 year, and his favorite memory was bull in the ring in practice with Quentin Duffy. His favorite school activity, not his favorite, but his other school activity is track. He enjoys hanging with his friends when not in class. He has not decided on a college yet, but will major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, John Henry Pruitt. And last but certainly not least, he's number 64 on the field, but number 1 in your heart, Harrison Romero. Harrison is escorted tonight by his parents, Andy and Lindsay, and sister Isabel. Harrison has been a linebacker and offensive lineman for 4 years. His favorite memory was beating Covington Catholic 2 years in a row. He's also a member of the service club and enjoys hanging with friends, fishing, and playing golf. He plans on majoring in business management and has not decided where he'll go for college as of yet. Ladies and gentlemen, Harrison Romero. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our last senior football player for tonight's senior activities, but we wish every one of you an outstanding career from this point on as well. May God bless you in your journeys. And parents, we can't begin to thank you for all you've done for them and for the schools. A big round of applause for the class of 2022 football seniors.
You're good.
I love his high school football stuff. I really do. It's fantastic. That was a senior, a presentation senior. This is Mike Meehan here along with Aaron Roseanne, the King of Stream, William Warfield, and, of course, the legend Gary Ball. We're having a good time here in the Whitaker Bank mobile studio watching the game. We're out of the rain. We're enjoying it, having a good time watching this game.
We're nice and dry.
Where the defenses have not shown up tonight, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But first, I want to do what we normally do while we're watching these replays, is we have what we call the UFOs, the Unheralded Football Overachievers. And again, for you Scott County people that haven't seen us do a broadcast, what I like to do is the week before the game, I like to contact the two coaches and talk to them about somebody on their team, in their program actually, who does a really good job, goes above and beyond, but also doesn't get a lot of credit for what they do. We call that the UFO, the Unheralded Football Overachievers. Now, Lexington Catholic, Coach Nigel Smith basically wanted us to feature just the entire seniors. That's why one of the reasons we left the senior broadcast on, so you could see the seniors getting introduced there. The seniors on this football team have done a super job the years they've been here, Gary, and just really admire what they've done.
Yeah, we really appreciate the job they've done and what they've done to this program.
And the senior parents, too, especially, and family members, have really, really done a good job with them. But next I want to go to the Scott County UFO. This is kind of a good one for me. I'm really touched by this. I had my first year at Dunbar, the very first year, we had our football team had no place to practice. We had no place to dress. We actually went over to Leestown. Dunbar High School, when it was new, they had done a really good job of finishing the gymnasium and all that, but there was no football facilities to speak of. In fact, we spent at least 5 years playing at other people's stadiums when we were there. But the first year that we had, 1990, One of the players on the team was a guy named Aaron Hall. Aaron was a tough, hard-nosed linebacker coming from the Lafayette area over to Dunbar to play. He also played fullback. He was a good, hard-nosed fullback too. Well, Aaron Hall went on to become a coach, and he was actually a coach at Southern High School in Louisville first, and then he went and was offensive coordinator over at Western Hills when Wandale Robinson was playing, and then his son, actually living in that area, went to Scott County High School. His son is the starting number 62, the starting left guard here, Nate Hall. Well, Aaron Hall is the UFO, Scott County's UFO, because Aaron Hall is an assistant coach here. Now I'm going to read you what Jim McKee said, which is really good for Aaron, but it makes me awful proud, Gary and Aaron. He said, Jim McKee said, special thanks to UFO Aaron Hall, Coach Aaron Hall, for his hard work as our head freshman coach. His first year as Frosh coach was the first year the school split with Great Crossing High School. The first day of practice, we had 18 kids show up, that's all. Rather than get discouraged, he and the rest of our freshman coaches went to work on getting more kids out and finished that year with 28 players and defeated local county rival Great Crossing 7-6 in our final freshman game of the year. Last year, he and the team made a solid step forward, going 5-4 and carrying 30 players at the end. This year, they're 8-0. The freshman team is 8-0 going into the last game, which is coming up, I think, this weekend. We are 8-0, and the freshman team defeated Mayo High School down at Mayo 29-19 last Thursday, which is no small task. Often, Jim McKee says, this is his words, often in my time in coaching, I have seen that not all people are excited about working with feeder teams like freshmen. Often people want to call plays and coordinate the varsity defenses, etc. Coach Hall has embraced his role, and without question, in the next few years, our program is going to be right there with a chance to win the school's third state championship, and a great deal of that credit goes to Coach Aaron Hall.
That's good. He played for you, right?
He played for me in 1990 and 91, 92 over at Dunbar High School when we had very little. He'll tell you that. Some of you people listening, if you know Coach Hall, ask him about the first time he viewed a film of those games after he'd been coaching for a while. He went and viewed it at 90. See, back in 1990, the way we did it, it's not like they did it when they built Frederick Douglass. You know, they just brought this team in. You know, these players. We basically took some players from Lafayette and some players from, I think, Bryan Station, a few from Bryan Station, mostly from Lafayette. But these guys were the ones that the coach said, "Nah, you can go. You can go if you want to. We don't want you here. We don't need you."
And then separated by Clay's men?
Yeah, it was at the time. And we got one street out of Winburn. One street out of Winburn. I don't know how that happened, but some of those kids we got from Winburn were really tough dudes too. And we got we had one guy from he had lived in a trailer on the border between Scott County and Fayette County. And I had to double check, and Coach Watson was the athletic director at the time, and the principal had to double check to make sure his trailer was the most living part of his trailer, and the mailbox was on Fayette County side. So therefore we could use it. If his mailbox would have been on the Scott County side, he'd had to play there.
Lordy, that's a good story.
So that's a good story. But listen, congratulations to Aaron Hall. Super person. He's like a son to me. I think an awful lot of him, and he's a great family, wonderful wife, kids. And Nate's doing a real good job tonight playing that guard position. So
yes,
keep an eye on Nate and keep an eye on Coach
I think
Hall.
The second half, Coach, I think Catholic kicks in Scott County, don't they?
I believe so, yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Aaron, what do you got for me?
Well, let's go over some stats here in the first half of play. We'll just go right down the line here. First downs. You want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess?
15.
Just about. 17 for Lexington Catholic, 13 for Scott County. Yeah, you're right there. Rush yards, 332 on the ground for Scott County. Lexington Catholic with 188. Pass yards, 13 for Scott County, 198 for Lexington Catholic. Overall offense, 386 yards for Lexington Catholic, 345 for Scott County. Scott County gets hit with 6 penalties for 52 yards. Jack Gomans, 14 of 21, has a long to 45, 3 touchdowns on the day. Walker Hall with 11 attempts, 142 yards, and a touchdown himself. He has a long 53 yards. He's averaging 12.9 yards a carry. Hamilton, for Scott County, Hamilton is, 6 attempts, 144 yards, 3 touchdowns, 46 long. He's averaging 24 yards. Luke Colvin, 14 carries, 115 yards with the touchdown, and he's averaging 8.2 yards. Golly, guys. Let's look at the receptions. Jack Monday he has 4 receptions, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns. So Jack Monday, he is your quarterback's dream right now when it comes to trying
Aaron,
to
he's like
retrieve
that all
ball.
year.
Oh, I know.
He's really special.
Yeah. Walker Hall as well, 3 catches, 32 yards. Blake Busen, 2 catches, 53 yards. He has a touchdown as well, and his long was 45. So, gentlemen, it's been an offensive show. That's all this first half has been. It's been an offensive show. And while we are waiting for the second half to start up,
Aaron, I want to tell you a little something about the guy wearing the white helmet. Do you want to hear a story about that?
Yeah, fire away.
29 helmets were lost in the bus fire.
Oh, wow.
And most of the current helmets are loaned from Mayfield.
Okay.
But they didn't have a size for Keller. Got too big of a head. That's why his is white. We got an explanation on that.
And he is the eraser, but he makes those tackles inside.
Got a score update. Boyle County 34, Frederick Douglass 0. That is in the third quarter of play. Southwestern over Madison Central.
That's almost a running clock.
Yeah, 2 points away. Southwestern over Madison Central 26-0. Boone County over Tates Creek 20-12 at half. Third quarter, Bourbon County over Letcher Central 13-6. Lexington Christian in the fourth, 49-0 over Henry Clay.
Henry Clay's having a really bad year. That's not anything that was surprising anybody.
In the third quarter, Woodford County over Simon Kenton. Gary Ball, second half action coming up.
Thank you very much. And as I said, Scott County will receive the ball. And if we'll get my headset on here, guys, we'll start it up here. Thank you very much, Coach. He helps me out quite a bit. And let's see what Lexington Catholic does. Here's the graph onside kick, and it's recovered by Garner.
Garner on the good hands there, good eye. He snuffed that one out pretty quick.
You're taking a chance doing that, but
sure
honestly, what's the difference? You can't stop him from 50. You haven't stopped him from 90 either. So
this is a game of chances. You know, this is something that they're going to have to
they thought they would surprise them. Is what they thought, the element of surprise.
Yeah.
But it didn't surprise Scott County. They were waiting for it.
No, they were ready. This will be this is going to be the first drive of each team is going to be indicative of the coaches, what they've done.
Give on a hand around to Hamilton, hit hard and drop. Good play, turned in, and
Klein on the tackle there.
Yeah, good play by Klein.
Romero was with him as well.
Yeah, the Romero did a really nice job of fighting off the block. They pulled the guard, tried to kick him out, and he beat the block there to get involved on the tackle.
No gain, so 2nd and 10, 11:37 to go, 34-28. Scott County on top by 6. Colvin, 50-yard line, cuts it over to 45, down to the 40, and Mundy runs him out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
The wing T goes as the fullback goes. If you can establish your fullback, then everything else is going to work for you. So they're doing a really good job of establishing the fullback with the big number 44.
He is a load.
He really is.
I refer to him as Larry Zonka.
Yeah, and people don't know what that means, but I do.
He's a big guy.
He's a tank. There he goes
Colvin
again.
down to 35, knocked backwards and not going
There you
anywhere.
go.
Good play by big 74.
Mini yard.
Yeah, nice job, boy. Just loaded that blocked that hole up and just took him backwards.
He was ready for that one, guys.
Again, look for the guards sitting back, and you'll know which way the guard's pulling by normally the way he sits back when he does.
2nd and 10. Fikert is a slot man to the left. He goes in motion. Get back inside to Hughley. Breaking tackles and tripped up. That was a good play there by Bennington. Spencer Bennington tripped him up.
Got an ankle, didn't he?
I think Cannon Mackley might have been on that one as well. I think he might. I wasn't sure, but I thought I saw him trip him up.
We'll see it again.
See, he reached in there and grabbed his ankle, I think.
Yeah, Bennington got his ankle. See that?
Oh, yeah, Mackley was behind it there.
Oh, that was a good tackle.
They were right on top of one another.
Uh-oh.
Pass incomplete as the backup quarterback, Lilly, not only with the good hands, can catch a pass. He would have been short of the first down either way, but they would have gone for it.
Wait a minute now. If we could possibly see it again, I think they were running the hook and ladder on that play.
I thought it was.
Well, you take a look at he hooks and he tries to catch it here in his hands. Number 11 is starting to come back around him for the pitch.
Okay, that's Hughley.
Let's see if what? Watch it. He's holding the ball up.
No, it was just a pass.
See 11 there?
Here's a pass, incomplete, almost picked off by Catholic. They stopped the fourth down play, and Catholic gets the ball on turnover on downs.
This surprised me. That's nothing like the coach Jim McKee that I know. Normally he pounds that ball when he has a lead here in the second half, but throwing the pass, 2 passes in a row?
That'd be a dose of Colvin, wouldn't it?
It'd be
many doses to Colvin.
Many doses of Colvin, and then handing the ball out on the outside.
Gentlemen, a huge opportunity for the Knights here.
To regain the lead. 10-10 to go in the third. Goldman, low snap.
Nice.
Passes out, and it's caught Pedrosi. 40-yard line, 45, running 50, and down into the 49 to Scott County territory.
And boy,
good play by Pedrosi.
You're right, Gary. And the way he folded his hands over the ball, he's not taking a chance on losing that ball. It looks like it stopped raining. It doesn't look like much out there right now.
When I was at the restroom break, it was drizzling just a bit. Now it looks like it stopped. You're right, Coach. First down in Scott County territory. Hall's got it. Cuts it back, 45, 44-yard line. Hall with about a 5-yard pickup.
95 and big number 77.
Cannon Mackley's in there now blocking it on the offensive side.
I like that, yeah.
He's a right tackle.
And watch the way Hall did that. I really like what he's doing now. He actually plants that foot and gets upfield.
Goldman. Pass to Hall, left side to the 40, down to the 30. Boy, this kid is tough, isn't he? 35-yard line. I agree with you 100%, Coach. He will be a force next year.
Oh, he really will.
He's a force now.
Well,
what's he approaching, about 160 yards rushing?
Yeah, he was at 142 just a minute ago. So
and he's catching the ball out of the backfield too, and from a wide receiver.
He's got 32 yards and
first and 10. Goldman, quarterback keeper, down to the 30 and inside the 30-yard line. Goldman.
Yeah, I credit Scott County for a good play there. Even though he made the yardage, they were aware of Goldman running the ball. And I think a lot of teams, when they play Catholic, don't understand that Goldman can run the football. He can break those.
Looked like the Hawk, Luke Valencia, helped out on the play. Second down and along 5. Houston in motion. They gave it to him on the short side at the 40, cuts it back, hit knocked out of bounds. Good play turned in by
Armstrong,
Danny Armstrong, a 5'10", 170-pound sophomore.
Armstrong quick to snuff out that pass, gets him out of bounds, and we're looking at a 3rd and 6 situation now. So
now the rain starts to come down, Coach. As when talked about a quitting.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, Jack Monday is he's just active, blocking and everything, doing a little bit of everything on the field.
3rd and 3. They got to get inside the 25. Give to Hall, and he does. Still running 20. Hall down to the 17-yard line. Nice run by Walker Hall. It took 2 guys to bring him down, and Garner was one of those, and the other guy was the linebacker Isaac Krebs.
See, hey, Hall's going, hey, Colvin, you can do it, I can do it. Just pounding the ball.
8:35 to go. Goldman looks to pass, throws it, and it's going to be caught. Monday, touchdown. What a catch. He was draped all over by the defensive back, number 3, who had him there.
Logan Jones.
Jones on the coverage, but he was beaten by Monday, another number 3.
Watch his throw, though. Watch his throw. Look at plant his front foot, throw the football. Right over his shoulder. Perfect throw.
Some college coaches got to love that kid right now. And Monday was shaking up a little bit.
Yeah, he's coming off, but
comes off limping a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Twisted his ankle maybe.
Goman's 4th touchdown of the day, gentlemen.
4th touchdown. We got 8:27 to go in the third quarter. It's 34-34, Catholic and Scott County.
What is going on?
I don't know. Nigel Smith's got him a little confused, doesn't he?
Somebody's confused out there.
22 ran on and ran off.
How about this important extra point?
Yeah, this will give them the lead because Scott County missed an extra point early in the game. Bennington holds. DeGraff's kick up, and it is going to be good. So Lexington Catholic takes a 35-34 lead, guys. It's a shootout here tonight at Joseph K. Ford Stadium at OK Corral.
Unbelievable. What a game. What a game.
This has been absolute madness tonight. You know, if you saw that kick there, Wilhite was not too far from getting a block himself.
That's about the 4th time he's been in there.
He's got some speed up there.
Nigel Smith pacing the sideline there, trying to make sure his team stays fired up. Did some adjustments at halftime. Pretty good job on defense there and offense. Oh, there you go, Gary Ball.
Oh, look at it come down now. Man.
Yeah, it's raining. It's raining pretty hard now. So we'll see how that goes. Third quarter.
It's not raining on us, so is it?
No, we're in the mobile studio.
Whitaker Bank mobile studio here tonight. Where they'll, I think they're going to wrap this next week, aren't they, William?
Yeah, so we got state championships going on right now. So
yeah, William's all over those state championships. The soccer tomorrow.
Then volleyball coming up.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything Prespin does. And again, people want to know why we don't do like Fayette County games. It's the National Federation cameras that don't allow us in there.
Onside kick.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see where it's picked up. Okay, it was bobbled there by the up man, and then jumped on there by number 9.
Andrew Wilhite.
And he almost broke it. He almost picked it up and ran it back.
He did.
Watch this again. This is really important because Lexington Catholic should have got that ball.
Right there.
Oh, he just dove, missed it.
Yeah, it went right through Hall's hands.
Oh, boy.
Mooring had the opportunity, but just goes to show that this rain is wreaking havoc on that field tonight.
So they will start in Catholic territory at the 47-yard line. Lexington Catholic has regained the lead, 35-34. What a ball game tonight. This is an instant classic.
It is. See the left guard sitting back a little bit here, peoples. And there he goes.
Colvin hit hard and knocked down. I tell you, this is good play there by making the play for Lexington Catholic.
That was Joseph Schlarman on the tackle. Nice.
Joseph Schlarman making a nice tackle from his nose tackle position. He's also the starting center.
Yeah, that was a nice play. They actually shoved the block and knocked the block back into the runner. Lexington Catholic has made some adjustments on defense here, guys.
Second down. Hickey back to pass and incomplete as Garner couldn't hang on to it. That's a good play by Morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good play by Morning, but I think that ball slipped out of his hands too. He's a little frustrated. It's tough to catch a ball now out there.
I tell you, Morning's done a good job from his defensive corner spot.
He's gotten better and better as the years gone on.
He's only a sophomore, Coach.
Yeah, I'm liking this guy.
But he's really junior.
Yeah, because he's played 10 games. Right.
Moving on up in the world, right?
That's right. 3rd down and 10 for the Cardinals. Colvin is behind Andrew Hickey. Fake to Colvin, and
Boom!
Hickey hit, and he's dropped, and a 13 got to him, and that's Spencer Bennington.
Bennington showing some muscles there, flexing those pythons a little bit.
I don't know about that, Coach, but he was flexing something.
Looked like some confusion. Watch the actions here. And he didn't know who to send it to.
Yep.
Our camera guys got faked out again.
The cameraman.
There's 3. That's 3.
That's 3.
4th down and about 13. They're going to punt the ball.
They're going to punt it, yeah.
From the 49-yard line. Punt, and it goes 40-yard line.
That's it.
And it stops right there to 36, 35-yard line. That's where Lexington Catholic will have it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Lexington Catholic stood up to the test that time, didn't they?
Yeah.
Stepped in there and stopped them, and
Andrew
they're
Will-
ahead by 1 point.
Andrew Wilhite's punt only covered about, what, 15 yards?
15-yard punt?
Yeah, it was not far at all. And I'll tell you this, that they were led by the stack of Spencer Bennington back there. That I feel like was just the big motivator. And this team is just they're feeling something different now.
Here comes Walker Hall. What a run. Takes up to the 41-yard line. Walker Hall, he's put together. He is 5'11", 195 pounds, and a junior. He's over 1,000 yards this year with rushing.
Amazing. That's one thing they've needed, and I'm really impressed with the way they've coached him
You
up.
said that for a couple of years now, Coach, that they needed that running back that could get you those stuff yards. Well, this kid is that answer.
Yeah, he is. There he is right there.
165 yards on the day, averaging 11.8 yards a carry.
And he's a 1,000-yard rusher for his junior year. Fake now. Goldman rolling right. Goldman in trouble.
Run out of bounds.
And he's going to get out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Jack knows what to do. He knows he wants to live another day, so he's going to get out of bounds there for sure.
Harmon had that look of frustration there. He thought he could have had him in the backfield, but nice escape there from Goldman.
Yeah, we didn't get the camera wasn't back far enough to see the routes, but I'm sure they were trying to run an out route or a crossing route there and just couldn't get it.
6:07 to go in the third quarter. Goldman gets to Walker Hall. He died, and the hard yarders, he got the first down again. There's a young man who needs tough yards, and he gets them for you. Walker Hall up to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, he tried to hit the inside gap, but then bounced it outside and made pretty good yardage on that.
Quinn Brown on that tackle, 5'11", 263 pounds.
Good pickup, Aaron. And 35-34 is your score. Lexington Catholic by 1 point. We got the ball game tonight. It's definitely right here on Prep Spin. No doubt about it. Walker Hall, left side. He's hit. What a play.
Yeah.
Turned in by Valencia.
Yeah, Valencia did a really good job. We have a player down up there. Yeah, that's Quinn Brown. I think it's 95. I think it's Quinn Brown that's down on the field.
Hope that's not Walker Hall.
I think it was Walker on the. Hold on.
Yeah, it's Walker down.
Walker Hall's down.
Well, your backup back is Max Morin is your backup running back.
And Max is quick. I mean, he might be the quick guy in the offense.
5:32 to go in the third. Coach, it hasn't disappointed.
No, perfect. Good job of picking up this game. Prep Spin is all over it, and hopefully you people watching it from both places. If you're watching from Lexington Catholic, a Lexington Catholic fan, or from Scott County, just enjoy the broadcast. And if you have any comments, would you like to make comments, you can tweet me at Coach Meehan, at Coach Meehan, MEIGHAN, or you can go to prepspin.com and send the message to William Warfield. Aaron probably has a way to get to you.
I'm PrepSpin Aaron. You can also tweet at PrepSpin. So
yep, mine's at Scholastic_Ball Report.
Yep. Just let us know what you think.
Show is Sunday at noon on CW. Got a good show this Sunday. William, we just keep getting better and better, don't we?
Yes, sir. Then we'll try to get that field hockey team.
Yep, 2nd down and 9 for Goldman. Morin's in there at running back. Give Walker a little bit of a break. Give to Morin. He's quick.
There you go.
He is down to the 30 to the 43-yard line. About a yard close to the first down marker. That's a good run by Max Morin.
Yeah, he's the little shorter and quicker. I think he can get he can break through those little holes in the line of scrimmage, and there's no problem with using him. You can get him in there in the game, and he's fine.
Danny Armstrong on that tackle, on that pursuit there.
Yeah, they only need about it. They need inches. They're
They're
short.
gonna measure.
But it's going to be inches, about a half a yard shy. Stretch it out. Get the credit card.
Credit card. Get the kinks out of the chain.
Yep.
Yep. About a foot.
Called it again, Gary.
I don't think I missed one yet, have I, Coach?
Never.
Gentlemen, so far, 240 yards in the air for Lexington Catholic.
What's Goldman's numbers?
Goldman, 17 of 24, 240 yards, 4 touchdowns with a long of 45 yards.
And no interceptions.
No interceptions yet.
That's the key. Catholic has no turnovers, right?
Neither team has no turnovers right now.
That's amazing in the rain.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Almost a couple, but all right. Here's where I think Lexington Catholic, they can come back and run a screen, but that middle of the field is open. Get that safety moving to the wide side of the field and run somebody right by his ear.
There's a good look at Cannon Mackley. They're blocking at his right tackle spot. They give us up the gut more than he does not have it. They stopped him short of it.
Oh,
and they come out with the ball, and coming out there was a 22, and he's going to be taken down at the 37-yard line.
That is one of those things where it could be momentum is stopped and they didn't blow the whistle. Let's see. Yeah, that play should have been stopped. I mean, it's fine. I mean, the guy did a great job of pulling the ball out of his hand and running it back.
Yeah, that was Elijah Adams.
But forward progress probably was stopped on that play.
Well, we got to look at the replay. It was a very close, Coach. But
yeah, it was.
So Scott County takes over on the turnover there.
We're talking about turnovers, and that's the first one.
We cursed it.
Yeah. Quarterback gives now right side, and he's running down.
Oh, nice
hit hard, and Catholic
17-3.
That was
74.
Fikert with the run.
So Minyard on the tackle, as well as Clements.
I believe it's Minyard.
Minyard. Okay, sorry. Thank you for that.
There's going to be holding against Scott County.
Yeah, I think it was a block in the back. I think I saw that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a block in the back.
Take it back 10 yards.
Lexington Catholic's playing better football right now than they had in the first half defensively. Much
they have
better.
not given up a point yet to Scott County. They stopped them twice on downs. In the third quarter, that's more than they did in our first half.
I think the official over there basically talking over his shoulder a couple of times to Scott County about staying back behind the blue line.
First and about 17. Motion by Fikert, give to Colvin up the middle.
Jeez.
Running hard to the 30, still running down to the 28-yard line.
Colvin moves up, and Clements on the tackle there. He took Clements for a few yards.
Yeah. Clemens has had his hands full coming up making that tackle on Colvin tonight, but he's done a pretty good job. But Colvin is just he's got pretty good holes by the offensive line. I love the kick-out block that they've been using by the guard. Just really good offensive look.
Jim, on that rain's picking up too.
Yeah, Scott County trying to regain the lead. Give to Colvin again, diving down low to 25. He's hit hard, and making a play there is 74.
Minyard again.
Yeah. Colvin keeps his shoulder down. I mean, he runs. His shoulders are way ahead of his feet. I'm telling you, he is low and hard.
We have just 3:15 to go, Coach, here in the third quarter. 35-34, Catholic leading Scott County, but Scott County has it. And let's see where they have it at, 25-yard line.
Got some movement.
Yeah, I'll start again. Coach McKee's going to pull his hair out. Oh, never mind, doesn't have it. I really admire him. You know, he's been coaching in Scott County probably since 1990, maybe 1 or 2.
Who's that?
Jim McKee. Been coaching in Scott County probably since early 90s. And he's built quite a program over there. There he is.
Doesn't have the hat on. He usually got the hat.
Yeah, he had a rain jacket on. He got rid of that, too. He's fired up out there.
So Colvin had the run there, and he was taken down. It looks like, I think it was number 64 on the tackle there.
He seemed to be.
That was Romero?
Yeah, Romero was close.
Outside linebacker.
They need to pull that ball and pitch it now, or maybe get that secondary coming up and throw it over their head. But it's really pouring now, and it's really going to be hard to throw a football.
If you're Scott County, Coach, and you score here, do you go for 2?
Coach McKee will. Yeah, I think he would. If he's got a really, most teams have 2 good 2-point conversions they practice.
2nd and 14. Fake to Colvin. Back to pass. And it's going to be caught. And then tackle
Really?
made at the 19-yard line.
Mooring again.
Catch was made by Garner.
That was a nice job of stopping him. A nice one. I'm amazed that he can throw that ball so well with that rain coming down like that. That ball was thrown right on the money. Pretty impressive with both of these teams. They're fighting. You know, this is the last game of the season. They're in different classes.
Yep.
And it's, you know, what does it mean? Well, what it means is pride and young men loving to play the game of football. That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, you got a lot of those on both sides of the ball. Scott County and Catholic love to play the game.
Such a scrappy game. between
Andrew
these
Hickey. Here's
There you
to
go.
Hamilton. Good stop and good play. Turned in there, and it was made by Romero.
Romero again. Romero's got
Harrison Romero. I love the name.
He's having quite a half. He's got
Romero feeling it too.
He's got that big club on his arm because of an injury.
It's 3rd and 14, or 3rd and 6, excuse me. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. 4th down and 6, excuse me. Got the wrong downs up on the board. Back to pass.
Oh, he's wide open.
And
Oh,
incomplete.
yeah.
Those at high. That was a freshman mistake, wasn't it, Coach?
Yes, it was. It was.
Or a sophomore mistake.
Give him a little, benefit of the doubt on the ball being slick, but it did sail out of his hands and come off the receiver's hands. The receiver couldn't get up there.
I don't know if that was a freshman mistake. It was just how about a rain mistake?
A rain mistake probably more
Here
than
we go.
anything.
There's this hit from Romero one more time. Good pursuit on that.
Yeah,
And
really
Catholic
good
takes
job.
over on downs. See what the Knights will do with it at the 20-yard line. Goman pitches now to Hall, and he's hit in his tracks and stopped right by the guy who got the ball on the fumble recovery, Elijah Adams.
Adams did a good job of closing in and making that tackle. This is a lot of fun, and I'm telling you what, Lexington Catholic doesn't want to punt from this position. They don't want 4th and long. They don't want to get behind the sticks and have to give the ball back to Scott.
That's the first time tonight that Hall hasn't got positive yardage on a pitch.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
You know, he's taken a long way. Trips out to the left side. Goman fires out there, and it's Pedroshi goes right through his hands.
Yeah,
wet ball.
That doesn't happen very often.
That's a wet ball right there.
Yeah, you're right.
33 seconds. Clock stopped in the third. 35-34 Catholic by 1 point over Scott County here at Lexington Catholic. Here's a big 3rd and 12 in this ball game.
Did you guys get the all-time records against each other's 5-1 series, all-time series?
Catholic leads.
Catholic leads
5-1 in the all-time series. Catholic leads this series. 5-1 over Scott County.
They haven't played since 2000.
Goman. Back to pass. Looking now for Busen. Overthrows him by a couple of yards, and Busen knew it. He had it.
Yeah, Busen beat him. It beat him on the go route and just overthrew him a little bit. Goman's just a little off, Gary, in the rain in the second half.
I mean, you know, wouldn't you be, Coach?
I'd be way off. Trust me.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at it. I love that picture. What a great, that's a great video. Follow him off the field. He's going, daggone it, I had him beat. So now we have 4th and 12, and they're punting with their back up by the goal line, and this is scary to me because Scott County will try to go after this, I bet you.
Max DeGraff back near the goal line. He's
9 people on the line of scrimmage, Gary.
good punter. Yeah, they got everybody up there. Waiting for the snap. Here it comes, and DeGraff gets the kickoff, and it comes down to the 45, rolling up near the 50. And they're letting it roll, and it rolls right at the 49-yard line. That's where Scott County would take over with 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. They're trying to retake the lead in this ball game. Scott County Cardinals and Lexington Catholic Knights.
Jackson Taylor had a good pursuit on that punt, going for that block. He was not too far away from it.
Hey, Aaron, can you look at that? Do we have tackles on that yet?
No, we don't. It's just all offensive on here.
Usually he has tackles way at the bottom there. But
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. No.
Yeah, because I would love to see these tackles in Catholic. I bet they have 8 separate people with 7 or 8 tackles.
Yeah, it's been spread around quite a bit tonight.
So Scott County from midfield, and in motion goes Fikert. Hickey pitches to Hoogley, right side, and he breaks a tackle and knocked backwards, and Hughley, the sophomore running back, 5'6", 153.
I'll tell you, he's a slick runner. Without question, he's really slips out of those tackles.
That's the end of the third quarter. Third quarter comes to a close. Lexington Catholic 35, Scott County 34 here on Prep Spin. And we'll be back on the Minky Beach Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. What a game.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and Prep Spin.
We're so glad to have you with us this morning.
Emergency leaders are urging
Here's Scott County's play. They throw it over to the left side to Hamilton, breaking tackles 35, 30, 25, breaks another tackle 20, and still on his feet down to the 10-yard line. He's finally tackled by Clements, and let's see who else got over there. Klein got over there and stopped him. He took it down to the 10, and he gets up with an ouching ankle.
Yeah, what a way to start the fourth quarter on a little hitch pattern on the outside. Just a great job of running the ball. Look how, boy, he has to hold that ball with both hands, doesn't he? See that sign, senior night here at Lexington Catholic High School?
Got an injured player now cramping.
Yeah, got some cramps.
So the lead tonight is 35-34. And remember, guys, Lexington Catholics held Scott County out of the end zone this half. Scott County had 34 points to 28 at halftime.
You're right.
52 is down for Catholic, too.
Patrick Davis.
Yep.
One's got a cramp, the other one just got shaken up a little bit. It's wet out there, boys.
What a great, looking at that at the Scott County sideline, really good staff. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. Offensive coordinator, we both know him. I can't think of his name.
Willard?
Yes, Scott Willard. Just a tremendous job of coaching.
And a good baseball coach, too.
Yeah, really good baseball coach.
One of the top coaches in the region. I really like Scott. He's worked some ball games with us on the radio.
And I apologize about remembering your name, Scott, because you've always impressed me with your coaching.
Taking a look at the rain in HD video here on Prep Spin. It's coming down, guys.
It don't go up.
Yep, this is wreaking havoc. Yeah, no, it don't. But it's cats and dogs, Gary.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
You had to, didn't you?
Yeah, I had
you were
to.
there.
11:51 here at the 10-yard line. It's first and goal for Andrew Hickey. Hickey gives it down to Colvin, down to the 6, and he's tackled there and coming up to get him. Putting the first hit on him was number 10 for Catholic, a backup player. And who was that, guys?
That was Corbin Perry. And looks like, who was 55? I don't have him on my roster here, but he was in. It looks like he was in on it as well.
At the 6, second down, Colvin with Hughley in the backfield. Fiker goes in motion. They give to Hughley. He gets around the left side, touchdown Hughley as he gets in.
Wow. What a drive to start the fourth quarter by the Cardinals. Good job of moving the ball down the field.
As he was cutting, Davis was trying to get there for the tackle, but alas, he avoids it. Here it is again.
One of the things
there.
One of the things you like to talk about, Gary, is a soup and a sandwich. Well, Colvin's the soup, and you know who the sandwich is right there, number 11.
Hughley. let's see what Scott County does here in this 2-point conversion. Full house backfield with Fikert and Colvin. Hickey gets to Colvin, and no, he kept it. And did he get in?
No, I don't think so.
And they knock him backwards, and let's see. He did not get in. I don't think. No, Catholic stopped him. So 40-35, Catholic.
Look at it. Really good look at
I
this
think
guy.
he should have get the 44 would have walked in.
Yeah. He followed him, tried to follow him up through the hole. Oh, he ran into his own man.
Player, yeah, and then met by a wall of Knights.
It's close to getting in, though. I don't know. They have an argument there, maybe.
It had Colvin had it, I thought he would have made it in, just like you guys said.
Yeah, sometimes you, as a coach, and I've done it many times, you outsmart yourself. You know, go with the.
That's Jake Nash there, 55. Jake Nash.
Okay, thank you.
Nash made a nice play.
Okay, 35-40, Scott County with 11 minutes to go, and
we're still going to have more scores in this game.
I know,
Coach. I'm not.
We're
kidding.
not done yet, boys.
We're far from 11 minutes to go.
75 points.
We've got a dandy here tonight at Lexington Catholic. These two teams will probably make a statement in their class in 5A for Scott, 4A for Lexington Catholic.
I think so too.
Catholic will meet Boyle County probably the second week.
That'll be a tough one for them, but honestly, you never know what can happen in these high schools.
What was give me an update on Boyle County?
Boyle County 34, Frederick Douglass 7, fourth quarter of action.
34-7. Here's the kick from Scott County. And it bounces.
Oh,
no. Diving, and it's loose, and they finally dive on the ball. Scott County all over the place, but Catholic got on the ball. I tell you, good recovery by Walker Hall.
Walker Hall got on that. Thank goodness that ball's it's slick. I guarantee that ball's slick out there.
That's like a pig, isn't it?
It really is. It's hard to
can't pick up a slipper pig.
Nope.
Boone County up over Tates Creek 20-12 in the third quarter.
Watch the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon. CWKYT Scholastic Ball Report in our 19th season of high school sports.
If you have Dish Network, channel 28.
Goldman. Back to pass, pump fakes, throws it deep.
Oh,
and,
no.
And it's caught by Mundy at the 46-yard line. What a catch by Jack Mundy.
Oh, man.
Coach going,
Your heart was racing there, wasn't it, Coach?
Because Will Height was right there. Watch Will Height, number 9. I'm going, oh, no, don't throw it down there. See, the safety backed off on that, and he's playing almost man-to-man.
It was behind him, Coach.
Yeah.
Wow.
Behind him.
Oh, boy.
Catholic trying to regain the lead.
You can count on Mundy to make those catches.
You sure can. Here's Walker Hall.
Boom.
And he's hit hard up near midfield, still driving. And Cannon Mackley, and there's 48 with a shove. You got to watch it there.
Yeah, be careful.
And Harmon was in on that tackle as well, along with Elijah Adams.
Yeah, the eraser had a piece of that.
So now we know why he's wearing a white helmet.
Yeah, we do. And that was a tragic situation.
Yeah, it was.
Which could have been much worse.
Yeah, I know. But kudos to the bus driver that saw the tire.
Absolutely.
And
kudos to that guy.
And the truck driver that
That's
drove
what
by
I'm saying.
and pointed him out. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, the truck driver that saw the tire. Second down and 7. Goldman in trouble.
He's not very
in
good.
trouble, and tries to flip it and flips it out of bounds.
And I don't see any receiver there.
No flag, though.
No.
That was a great pursuit by Krebs there.
Yeah. Got away with one there, maybe.
9:52 to go in the game, and Scott County holding a 40-35 lead over Lexington Catholic. Knights have the football, and it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Goldman's trying to keep his hands dry, and he's trying to keep his eyes dry, too. That water's just draining off his helmet.
Do you think they're in 4-down mode here, Catholic?
Nigel Smith, yes, I do.
Goldman with triple receivers out to the top. Gives now to Hall. Cuts it to Bubba and is down to the 45. He's got the first down, I believe. And he says he does, and he's got the first down with 9:44 to go in the game. And Catholic on the march.
Met there by Adams with a pretty big hit as well.
Yeah, Adams just knocked him off his feet.
Adams responsible for the fumble earlier in the contest, the only turnover of this game.
That's a very impressive statistic.
And Coach thought it might have been forward progress was stopped.
I really do. Oh, no.
Fumble. Hall trying to get
he
it.
got it
He
back.
brought it back somehow. He reached out and scooted it back in, or that would have been a turnover.
Yeah, boy, that was close. Well, look at this
Here it
again.
is.
Let's look at the handoff and see what happened on the handoff.
You never gave him the ball, Jack Goldman.
It slipped off of Goldman's hands a little bit and hit Walker Hall in the thigh maybe.
Hall said, "Give me that ball."
Great awareness by Hall there, guys.
Yeah, Hall's recovered the Catholic fumble early in this ball game. 2nd down and 8. Got a couple yards with that ball rolling the way it did.
They did.
8:47 to go in the game. Catholic at the 42 of Scott County.
This looks like man-to-man right now, all the way. Yeah.
Here's a pitch to Hall.
Oh.
Hit hard, and see who got him there.
Hall met number 76. That's Krebs again.
Krebs has been in a lot of plays tonight.
It's going to be 3rd down now for Lexington Catholic. 8:25 to play.
Guys, I got an update real quick. Woodford County up over Simon Kenton 37-13.
Good for Woodford County.
Yeah, they're
having a really good year.
Going to complete an undefeated season,
I love
10-0.
it. Good for them.
RPI is going to be pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
They were number 1 in the RPI in 5A. I think they dropped behind Douglas, but tonight's
That's gonna change.
Tonight might change. Here's a give Goldman back in the pocket, rolling right. Here comes the pressure. Goldman rolling to the left, breaks the tackle, and Goldman's going to keep it down to the 40, 35, and he stutter steps back inside. Let's see where they mark it at.
Yeah, did a really good, nice job of stepping in, toward field to get by that last tackler.
I think he got enough there for sure.
Really good runner, guys. Just really good. Must be another.
We got another guy down.
Probably cramping.
Yeah.
That's
it's
a white
big
hat.
man. Yeah, the eraser's down.
Keller. Cameron Keller.
Keller's feeling something. So
I want to look at the size on Cam Keller. 6 foot, 300 pounds, a junior.
And he's mobile.
Toss.
He is mobile, too.
Yes, he moves
can
well
move.
for his size.
Yes.
Hey, shout out to the water boy on Scott County's side, Josh Scott. If Josh's people are watching or if Josh sees this, we miss him. He was a really good baseball player in the Miracle League back in the day when we first started doing Miracle League.
Oh, that's awesome.
Josh Scott, still with Scott County and still working his rear end off as the water boy.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at some stats here as we wait on the injury here. Jack Goldman, 18 of 28, 268 yards, 4 touchdowns, still with 4 touchdowns. Andrew Hickey, 4 of 9, 58 yards. You can tell Scott County really working on the run game. 384 yards on the ground for Scott County.
That's crazy.
Right now, total yards, Lexington Catholic with 540 and Scott County 442.
1st and 10 for the Knights at the 37 of Scott County, trailing by 5, 40-35, 7:48 to play. And Goldman keeps it back inside, still running down to the 30-yard line. Good run by Goldman. He made something out of nothing before Luke Valencia made something out of nothing by him.
Yeah, Valencia did a really good job on that, Gary, because that was one of Goldman's favorite things to do, like a little quarterback draw. A lot of times he'll break those for 40 or 30 or 40 yards. That time Valencia just did a really good job of stepping in there and making the tackle. A nice call, though. I don't blame that on Nigel Smith or whoever made that call.
Shout out to
Come back
Brett
to
Durbin tonight. He's watching. Gary Durbin's son. Here, rolling to the right is Goldman. A little touch pass to Mundy at the 25. Stays in bounds at 20. What a job. How did Mundy catch that ball?
I don't know, but again, looked like Scott County was playing right there to intercept
They
it.
were ready.
But nice job.
What's Mundy's numbers? How many catches and how many yards and touchdowns? I know he's got some touchdowns.
So before this, he was 6 receptions, 129 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's getting ready to update on me here.
Catholic 64 is cramping.
64 is cramping.
Romero.
No wonder he's playing his rear end off. He's been having a really good game.
So, guys, we have 7:04 to play. Catholic trails by 5, 40-35. They got the ball and they're moving. They got 1st and 10. And if you're Catholic, you just keep going. Put the foot on the pedal.
Yeah, what they don't want to do is make an error. Like if you're going to throw the pass over the middle, Keep the ball low. Keep the ball where the receiver can catch it. Even if he has to catch it and go to the ground, do not throw high over the middle right now because you'll tip that ball and it'll be intercepted. I'm really impressed with Goldman. He is doing a heck of a job considering what he's working with out there with the wetness.
I've always been impressed with Goldman.
Oh yeah.
Since his junior season, taking over for Bo Allen.
And as usual, one of the things the Catholics has strength, Gary, they throw to different receivers.
Inside the 20-yard line near red zone, give to Hall 15 and tackle. Nice play by Keller.
Keller again. Keller he's just filling that middle up.
Colvin's in there now too at linebacker, the big 239-pounder.
So you're talking about the amount of receptions, the number of players receiving. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players who have all picked up a pass today. So
that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare.
2nd and 7.
Nice.
Give to Walker Hall, right side.
Nice.
He's at the 10, down to the 8-yard line.
That was a super job of blocking by the
First
offensive
down.
line on that one. Super job of blocking.
Krebs
Good
in
block
on that tackle too.
On the right side by Ken and Mackley. Did a nice job over there.
Heck yeah, he did. I'll tell you what, he's another guy, Gary, that's coming around. He's just
Coach, he's not a sophomore anymore.
He's not he's going to be a super player in the next couple of years.
He is right now. 6:07 to play. Catholic trying to take the lead. Give the Hall to the 5. Dancing and he pushing his way into the score. Walker Hall with a tough score into the end zone, and it's 41-40. Catholic by 1 point, 5:57 to play in this great ball. This is one of the best games we've done on Prep Spin, Coach.
Absolutely. Watch this run. They're going to go for 2. I'm really excited about this 2-point conversion. Look at him pushing and fighting and grinding.
Danny Armstrong wanted to bring him down. He just could not.
And for Walker Hall, watch his numbers. Aaron, give us his numbers.
This could be big here, Gary.
So 24 attempts. We'll do this first.
Here's Goman going for 2. Keeps it inside.
Oh,
and then back. He's knocked backwards, and he's not going to go anywhere. Goman stopped.
Do what you do best, you know. Even if you can throw the ball on the corner out there, a little out pattern or something. Don't put that on your quarterback.
I agree with you. I did not like the play call on that play.
This puts Lexington Catholic in a tough situation here, because if Scott County can't get within field goal range, I mean, that's worst case scenario for Scott County, you know, because they're moving that ball. They are moving that ball. Now, we were talking about Walker Hall stats: 24 attempts, 194 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's averaging 8.1 yards a carry.
He's well over 1,000. He's probably about 1,100, Coach. He had almost 1,000 yards coming in.
Let me see if I can pull that real quick.
Yeah.
I know he's there.
So if Scott County scores, they probably need to go for 2 also. Am I adding this right? My arithmetic's not the best.
Yeah, they have 46 that score, so they have 48 going for 2. You're
right. Yeah. They're gonna have to just maybe maintain some kind of lead.
But let's see what DeGraff does
Kick
here.
it deep.
He's been trying a couple on sides. One of them almost worked. They fumbled the ball, but Scott County got back on it. Let's see what DeGraff does here.
Put it in the end zone. Let your defense play. They're fired up.
5:57 to play in this great ball game. 41-40. Catholic regains the lead. Here's an onside kick. Bounces away to the 40. Still bouncing, and it's going to be taken at the by
32. That was
Sailor.
Yep. I'm trying to pull the stats here real quick, guys. So I'll be looking away from the screen here.
Scott County will have the football. 1st and 10.
Oh, I tell you what, it's cold and it's wet. All right, let's see if Lexington Catholic can stop them from driving the ball down the field.
Andrew Hickey, the freshman quarterback, gives a Hughley, breaking tackles to the left side, being chased and still running. Boy, he ran hard, didn't he?
He's really good.
Second effort.
You are absolutely right. and he was stopped in the backfield, but he kept driving and getting on corner. He is one of the backs we've seen all
he's
year.
down on the sideline. I don't know if that's a cramp or.
Yeah, I think it's a cramp.
There's a flag on the play here.
Stay on the white hat. There you go.
Official timeout.
He's putting the flag back.
No, they're
Oh,
going to
there
mark
they
it
go.
off.
Yeah.
It's going to be against the Scott County Cardinals.
So that run negated there.
Haven't seen a call yet from the white hat, though. Give us a call, buddy.
So we know Boyle County was up big on Douglas. Aaron's going to give us that game probably final score.
Let me refresh everything here real quick, and I'll keep you guys posted.
Then we're going to call.
1st and 22 for Scott County. Andrew Hickey, long count, and the lineman moved, and Catholic pointed to him. Fumble, and Catholic's got it. They got the ball at the 27-yard line.
That was a messed up from the beginning.
It was.
There was a movement. We all saw the movement, but the running back kept going in motion, and then there was a bad exchange.
And who was it? Coach Hall that got it? 54?
I think so.
I think so, too. I do, but.
Yeah, I think it was Hall that was right
William,
there
could
on
we
it.
see that again? We're trying to figure out who got the ball for Catholic. I think it was Hall, 54. That's what I said.
Yeah.
So I was right in that guess as well. 64, that's Romero.
Oh, 64, okay.
27-yard line. Motion by Busson. They give it to him on a sweep. He runs left side. Busson down to the
nice
20,
spin.
cuts it back 15-yard line. Nice run by Blake Busson. You know what? If Catholic scores here, it'd be 47. And then what would they do? Go for just kick the extra point, go up by 8, or kick the 2 and go up by 9 points?
Probably they'll go up by 8, you'd think. Yeah, kick it. With McGrath kicking, you're pretty much guaranteed to make it.
I have a final. Boyle County 34, Frederick Douglass 7.
34-7.
Yeah. Good defense. Frederick Douglass got some serious athletes on offense. I'm impressed with Boyle's defense for sure.
At the 15, and Goldman gives inside to Walker
nice
Hall,
hole.
running down the 13-yard line.
One more final. I don't know if I've mentioned this earlier or not, but Lexington Christian finishes off Henry Clay 58-0.
Wow, and they finish an undefeated season at 10-0.
Yeah, they're my pick for
oh my
state
goodness,
champion.
they're my pick too. The only team I think would give Christian a run for the money is the Louisville Mail.
Yeah, and they're in a whole different
And they're
class.
6A.
So you don't have to worry about that.
LCA's 2A.
Yeah.
2nd and 7, Goldman gives to Hall,
No.
running back inside the ball,
fumbled.
comes out, and it's recovered. 48's got the ball, or did it say it was down by the ground or contact?
We need to see that again. We can do the best call on that one.
Scott County gets the fumble recovery. Take us through with some, Coach.
Yeah, he just turned upfield. Yeah, the contact was right on the ball. Right on the ball. 48 came up with the ball.
And that was Harmon.
He also stripped the ball, Coach.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that.
I'm coming back here, Coach, so you can see it.
Yeah.
Right here.
You can see the ball come out. But the question is whether his own offensive lineman got the ball. See, the ball's loose right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like the offensive lineman got it, but 48 took it from him. That happens, guys.
That's what they teach you to do, Coach.
Yep. I mean, all kinds of crazy things goes on in those
At the
piles.
10-yard line, here's Andrew Hickey. Fakes, looks to pass. Throws it deep down the near sideline. The Sailor up to the 40-yard line. He's got the catch. Clements making the hit.
Yeah, I think it might have been. Yeah, they're rushing down the field to get on the ball. That was one of those things that I talked about earlier about getting fooling. You fall asleep on these receivers because you think they're going to run the ball every time.
And that was Mooring that actually came in on the hit there.
Yeah, Mooring and Clements helped out. 1st and 10, 3:57 to play.
Wow.
Catholic 41, Scott County 40. Andrew Hickey gives to Colvin, and he drives his way up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, Colvin looks like he's just making sure he's holding on to the ball. Lexington Catholic has solved the riddle of Colvin up the middle here in the second half.
Kenny Mackley helped out on the stop from his defensive end spot. Came from the right defensive end spot to make that play, Coach.
Yeah, did a really nice job. He roamed that line of scrimmage. Catholic's still in that 3-3 look, and they are just really pounding the middle of the field on line of scrimmage. 3 down linemen, there they come.
Back to pass, Hickey, and it's going to be
Nice
caught
catch.
down to the 46. Garner made the catch in front of Max Mooring.
Mooring almost upended him there, but
I thought he was going to break on the ball, Aaron.
yeah, here you go. I thought he was going to upend him there, maybe try to break it up, but needless to say, that drive continues for Scott County. But guys, both teams have all the timeouts still.
2 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this game.
It's going to be a chess match from here on out.
At the 47-yard line, Colvin and Fikert in the backfield. Give to Colvin. Colvin driving his way down to the 42-yard line. Mundy and a bunch of folks help out.
Mundy. I saw Mundy. I saw
Jake
Gambrell.
Nash.
I saw Nash in there.
Everybody piled that up. Catholic looks like when they flip-flop, they flip-flop the strong, weak side.
Yeah.
Sometimes Scott County's catching them in the movement when they're not quite set. So they need to, either stay on one side or get that done quicker. See right there, they're flipping again.
Give to Colvin, and he close to the first down to the 38-yard line where he stopped there. And making the play is Patrick Davis.
Daniel Daff, one of the offensive linemen, did a really good job down the field. That's a first down.
1:55 to play.
This is not good for Lexington Catholic.
No, because the last team with the ball is going to probably win this game. Right now, the last team with the ball is Scott County. But they got to go 37 yards, Coach, 1:50 to do it.
Yeah, and a field goal's not for sure in this kind of weather.
No,
either.
it's not. It's not.
Quarterback Andrew Hickey gives around right side to Fikert.
There you go.
And
Nice
he is going
job.
to be stopped right there at the 35-yard line. That'd have probably caused a timeout by Scott County.
I would think so. 74 on that tackle.
Minyard was on that.
Timeout on the field. 1:29 to play. 41-40. This game has been everything and more that we thought it would be.
It's been a lot of fun. We said there were no turnovers for a while, and now we've had like 3 in a row. It looked like.
Yeah, we jinxed them.
But I think
My bad.
Mother Nature jinxed them. I think.
Gentlemen, I want to give you a stat here real quick.
Yes, sir.
We are now at a grand total of 1,083 yards combined, both teams.
Oh man.
That's been.
How many rushing yards for Scott County?
Scott County with 395 rushing yards, 97 passing yards, rushing yards for Lexington Catholic 310 and 281 through the air.
It's amazing.
This game's nuts. This is nuts.
This is a good way to end the season.
Golly, it is.
Last game of the season here, regular season.
41-40 Catholic. 1:29 to play in the ball game. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan, Aaron Rose, King of Stream, William Warfield.
Oh, I like this. Well, this split screen. When's this deal coming up?
Hickey fakes in the line.
Oh, they got him
And we
again.
lost the play. Get it to, throws it downfield, incomplete, trying to go deep to Fikert. And I don't know what happened. We lost the ball. That's 4 times.
That was my fault there.
Oh.
I was doing the split screen and then I didn't click on Cage. I was trying to set something special up for you guys on the press.
I liked it for a minute.
Well, that's set up for next time.
3rd and 8, guys.
This is big down, Gary.
Yeah, 3rd down and 8.
I mean,
because like you said, Coach, a field goal will not be easy in this conditions.
Right. They may attempt one if they can get down to the 25. That would be a first down. I don't know, but only 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Hickey back to pass, throws it, and
there's the
ladder, hook and ladder. It's anybody's ball, and Colvin dives on at the 1 yard line.
Look at Jim McKee. Coach McKee goes, "Oh, we had it. We had the hook and ladder. I called a trick play.
Yeah, would have worked.
Wasn't there."
He's shaking his head and taking his headset off.
Run that again. Let me see if they set this up the last time. I swear they tried to do that when I said it before. 13's going to come around and get the ball, and he just pitched it by him.
13 missed it.
Yep.
Went right through his hands.
That probably would have gone to the goal line.
Good heads up there by Colvin.
Yeah.
Staying on top of that. Now, there's our split screen. Now we can see both huddles going on at once.
But my head's spinning. I think I'm watching 2 games, but it's 1 game and it's split screen.
Well, they've used their hook and ladder, right?
Yep.
Right. They're going to try to get. They have to get a first down here. They don't have to get a touchdown. They have to get a first down. That's the key. So what do they have that they can run where they can get a first down on this play? They can't belly the fullback and get it because Lexington Catholic's closed off the inside. Okay, it's closed. We'll hide on the outside. Yeah, if they ran that little reverse possibly. A reverse would be good right here. Screen wouldn't do it because Lexington Catholic's too quick coming up to the football. So the only thing they can do is run the reverse or the inside counter play.
4th and 13. They can't give up 13 yards if you're Catholic's defense. 4th and 13. Here's the play. Hickey fakes, looks back, throws it in. It's going to be caught.
Wow.
And does he have the first down?
I think he does.
Where the market at, it's very close. I think he has it.
I think he has it. What a pass. What a catch.
How do you catch that ball in that kind of weather? Jump up that high and get the ball and lock onto it?
And what a tackle there. Mooring was right on top of it.
Yeah, Garner made the catch.
That was a good spot by the official, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Right where the ball came
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26. Boy, Catholic going to give him 13. They gave him 13.
They gave him 13. Now we got to worry about they're in field goal range here, too.
56 seconds. Hickey gives to Colvin. Into the line to 20. Down to the 18-yard line, and he's held down. And clock running, and a late flag.
Here.
I don't know what that would be on. I mean, it wasn't anything vicious about the tackle. They're going to call it against Catholic. It's obvious. I don't know what it would be. Personal foul?
I mean, I don't think he came in on a late hit or anything.
No. It could have been late on the whistle, but it doesn't matter. It was not much of anything there.
Dead ball, personal. And it looked like Whitecap didn't even agree with it.
No, he was
kind of shaking his head.
Yeah.
Well, he's saying, they're thinking to themselves, why make that call here in this part of the game?
Right.
45 seconds to play.
It wasn't vicious. It wasn't anything really.
Let him play it out and
let him play it out.
See who the best team is.
So, would you give him a good dose of Colvin here, Gary?
But they probably won't. They'll probably pass the ball. 35 seconds. First down and goal. Hickey gives a sailor to the 6. Catholic trying to strip the ball. Gets to the 6-yard line.
Yeah, they're going after the
clock
ball.
Running. 24 seconds.
That was Romero on the initial contact there.
20 seconds. This game's going to probably end on a field goal unless they can score, Coach. Touchdown.
Yeah, they'll run this play and then call a timeout.
Looks like they're just going to run it down.
They better hurry.
Yeah.
Okay, they call the timeout
with 8 seconds to go in the ball game.
He's going to have to try a field goal here to win it.
Scott County, a field goal by Bange, Jacob Bange, and
woo, this is really, really a good ending to this football game.
See those stats. We'll see what Bange has done on the season. Kicking the ball. I got him. Oh, go ahead.
I don't have anything to get.
Go ahead, guys.
Well, we're just looking at the huddle, buddy. That's all.
I know, but you guys got a feel for me.
Yeah, there's. If we're going to talk about whether they're going to kick a field goal or not. Your kicker, your field goal kicker's been on the sideline. He's had a couple kickoffs, but he's been on the sideline getting cold and wet too. So, it's one of those things where you have to have a good blocking, good snap, good hold, and a kick to see if it happens.
1 out of 3 field goals.
Oh, wow.
1 out of 3 for Bange.
So coming back out onto the field here, this is going to be one heck of a finish.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Cameraman, go back a little bit. There we go. Here's a field goal from 14, be a 25 24-yard field goal from Bange.
Catholic's going to try to block it, too. They're coming in.
Kick is
Did he
up,
get it?
and it's going to be no good. Off to the left with 4 seconds, and Catholic is going to hold on.
Wow.
41-40. What a ball game here tonight,
And
folks.
Hey, he barely missed it, too.
Barely
he had
missed it.
plenty of leg. Plenty of leg. Just missed it to the right side.
Here's the replay. Here's your replay right here.
Out of the hole to Will Height.
Look at that kick. Watch how close. Man, it almost looked like it went through.
No, it was the left. The
Yeah.
guy there behind the goalpost is telling us about a scene.
Yeah,
Coach,
he's excited.
I know what.
Rain dance.
So Catholic will run another play here, and they'll win this ball game, 41-40.
Oh,
This has been a classic. A lot of folks will go home and watch this game. I tell you what, they watch it live or they watch on the tape delay. Goldman
There it
takes
is.
the knee.
Gentlemen, that's ball game.
What a ball game. Catholic wins at 41-40 as the kicker Bange miss a 24-yarder just to the left.
Just a close call. I mean, a really good job of driving the football down the field. The catch that was made, the high jump up and catch the ball to get the first down. Like you said, Gary, it was 4th and 13. What did he make? 13 yards.
Well, here's the thing now. As Aaron was telling us, now Lexington Catholic has a 6-1 edge in head-to-head games with Scott County. They win. It was 5-1 prior to tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They win this at 41-40. What a ball game, guys.
This
That
was
was-
absolutely amazing.
It was tough on everybody. I think both coaches are just worn out. Look at Coach McKee is shot. He is worn out.
Tiring for everybody.
Yeah. They don't even know. He doesn't even know what to say.
He can't believe he missed the field goal. I can't believe he missed it either. It's just a little extra point, really.
Yep.
But anyway, 41-40, guys. Anything to wrap it up?
Gentlemen, let me tell you this. Total offensive yards for tonight's game, 1,185 split between these schools.
Yep.
594 to 591.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
How close that was, both sides. Like
3
that.
yards difference.
Jeez.
Well, the final score from Lexington Catholic, the Knights pulled it out 41-40 over Scott County. What a classic here tonight. For my teammate tonight, Aaron Rose, who did a great job with stats and everything, Coach Mike Meehan, and William Warfield, the King of Stream. This is Gary Ball from Joseph Ford Stadium. Final 41-40, Lexington Catholic over Scott County on the Minky Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.